everybody out there in Twitch land. How you doing? Botched is live for some reason that we don't understand yet on Twitch because we all want this to end, and this is the easiest way for it to end.
What's the matter with us?
Is for someone else to end us.
So wait, we're doing it live now?
Yeah, this is live right now.
The only way the show ends is through Twitch's
Through
TOS.
litigation.
Hey, we're going to get reported. It's fine.
We'll just stream somewhere else, unless like Twitch has goons.
on Mixer? Yeah, we get kicked off of Twitch. We go to Mixer, and once we get kicked off there, we'll go to YouTube, and then when we go there, Facebook
Live.
Yeah, and then we'll just kill ourselves.
Can we do Periscope?
I think we could do that.
Yeah.
Down or up?
Always up.
I mean, we only need a couple hundreds listens a week through Anchor in order for us to afford ramen to survive. So
nice.
I mean,
should be okay.
I wouldn't be drinking it like this if it was.
Oh, my goodness. So anyways, so the next season of Botched, season 5, is going to be live on Twitch. So we thought before the actual season starts, get a little bit of a warm up in, and we're gonna run through us building our characters. As far as I know, these jackasses haven't thought anything of it. So
I haven't even read the Google Doc you sent me 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Nope, I haven't even.
I should probably pull that up.
I made 50 alien races 3 months ago.
Oh, did you? Or did the fans help you do that?
It was all me.
Okay,
There's
good.
no proof anymore. Those videos have expired. All me. It's all me. Yeah. So the new season of Botched is going to be set in space. So it's a space adventure. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Oh, Bradley Melnick.
I hate space.
Hot take, Bradley.
Hot take. It's a hot take. Also, it's not going to be usual for us to interact with the chat when we start doing the live show because apparently no D&D podcast
nobody does that.
It kind of ruins the flow.
It's true. Yeah. So we're just doing that for this. So.
Yeah, I mean, how would we reference it? Like in character, we've got voice in head, but then that would be like text that's transcribed through voice in head.
Yes, I would. I guess I would have to say. I am alternate voice in head, and I'm reading this to you.
You're the in character.
Please respond.
We get mail from across the
I
universe.
could be the AI. It's the AI talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
What up,
bad.
dudes?
What up, Simkin PhD?
Oh, hi.
Oh, that
PhD.
dark blue is impossible.
Yeah, I can't see it at all.
Said something about kimchi.
Simkin PhD, and then Quake Pichu.
Yeah,
interactions in while you can. Exactly.
Yeah, because we're going to ignore you all in the future.
Well, that's not true. I mean, because when we
totally.
take breaks, so what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 weeks episode in one night. So we're going to do 2 episodes, and between those episodes, we'll probably take a 10-minute break, and that's when we'll acknowledge the chat, say, thank you for the bits or the follows, subscribes, and all that. And then once the gameplay starts up again for that second episode, we're just going to continue doing what we do until the episode is over. And then before we wrap up, we could talk and thank everybody that's in chat and whatnot.
For at least a few minutes.
True.
And yeah, I think that would work.
All right.
And then I guess the only thing that will really change for us is that I guess at the end of every episode we'll announce who the bit boss or bit leader. I'm sorry.
The bit commander.
The bit commander.
That's
Yeah,
right.
the bit
Yes, the
commander.
I am the bit commander.
Of that episode during the outro.
I'm the bit commander.
For
Hi,
those of you
Steve.
that know that joke, that's what we're going to be running with that title as.
Drennan
not
D13,
the
we
actual
love you
joke.
too, whoever you are. And hi, Captain Hygiene.
How's our audio, guys in chat?
Yeah, how do we
Yeah,
sound?
fuck Steve.
We've had some issues getting this together, so we're just wondering, is there extra feedback or anything like that?
Yeah, is
coming
it
through?
fuzzy? I mean, or are we too low? We're
We're melting.
Are we too high?
We just acquired a new
Not yet.
soundboard, so
Good, sounds good. Sounds good.
it's been
Well,
an adventure.
I trust Steve.
To
and
say the least.
Whoever
Why?
Melnick.
Thank you, Captain
Why-
Hygiene,
why-
for
why would
subscribing
you-
at Tier 1.
Why would you ever trust Steve?
You've subscribed for 15 months? Woo!
Currently
Nice.
on a 15-month streak. You
Damn,
have
good
nothing
levels
better
here.
to do.
Okay.
Nice.
The water you have in your house tastes like
Fuck yeah,
piss.
Kenji.
There's a
That's
cooler.
because-
There's a water.
There's a water
jug.
cooler, Phil.
Yeah.
Why do you think
It
I
actually
have a
has
water
water in it
cooler,
now.
Phil?
You just poured it from the tap.
Yeah.
You
like a
fucking
monster.
dummy.
It's how you get immune to corona.
I poured
not
it
true.
from the
Tap water.
from the fridge water that's not connected to the water.
I can't believe I hugged you.
Yeah, you should have
take
done that.
I needed that.
You
Gross.
tap drinker.
I needed it to pass on my quote-unquote lineage of virus.
So Dennis, you still have the link to the Google Docs that you sent me today?
Yeah, indeed, I
Okay, so what I want you to do is everybody here in chat, we have a Google Doc that has all 50 races in it, and we're going to share it in chat, and you guys get to look it over and kind of see kind of different races that either the players can be or that we'll be interacting with throughout the season. I've only looked at like 2 of them, and I hated both of them. So we'll see.
You got to
how
choose a
it
lesser of
goes.
2 evils there, Phil.
Oh, by the way, his one criticism of one of the classes was they weren't called Uncoolio
Well, that
because they were thin-skinned.
that
and I
they
was
were
like, oh, okay.
thin-skinned.
I'm
They
sorry
should have
I
been
didn't
called
make 50 races all
Uncoolios.
making fun of you.
I just
I
wanted
don't need a middle school part 2 episode, Phil. You think it's funny for me?
Hey, did we leave that in?
No.
No,
I-
but
Oh,
it's
okay.
in the extra. I think that was in the extras. Right?
yeah, no. No,
No, it was an
after.
outro. It was
Yeah.
a stinger, an episode stinger. God, I was pissed.
Like I
that
would
was in
not
the
keep
first
that.
studio, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
first
That was
studio.
a while ago.
Yeah.
Season 3.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Still never got my hoodie of Uncoolio
Still,
on it.
share that document. Yeah, it was going to be $40, so I never bought it.
That's too many
maybe
bucks.
birthday. one.
Yeah.
That's a bottle of vodka.
Yeah, maybe
Nope.
maybe it could be like
that,
a.
that could be 2.
That could
patron-
easily be 2 bottles of vodka.
It's
Oh,
one.
yeah.
It's one.
get
It's
a
not good
discounts.
vodka.
You get discounts if you order a large bulk of them. So maybe we could do them as Christmas gifts to our as our patron
to
box.
everybody.
To everyone. After
Botched
the
podcast
'cause
buys a pallet of vodka.
Oh, no, we're
palette.
Comes with free T-shirts.
Come with free
pallet.
T-shirts.
Vodka.
This sounds like an Always Sunny episode.
I mean,
I don't know. Well, I
we
mean,
could get
now
some
that
Wolf Cola to go with it.
oil is so low, why aren't we not just buying barrels of oil
I guess
and
that's
storing
true.
them in
Could
our
resell
cars?
it.
Good.
Yeah.
We could totally also
Fill up
do
trash
the whole
cans with
trash
gasoline.
thing.
Yeah, trash cans of gasoline.
Looking to fill you up.
I guess
I see you're sharing those docu sheets.
I am trying my darndest.
We don't know what the chat is saying. Oh God.
They're not saying anything.
Oh.
All right. So to explain the 3 documents, one of them is the 50 playable races.
Is it like the 3 seashells?
No,
Oh.
No.
it's just the 50
No.
playable races. And then one of the documents has to do with. So one of the playable races is a mutative race. Whenever they touch somebody, they get one of 500 random mutations, which
Oh.
took me a solid 10 hours this weekend to find 500 mutations that I actually wanted. Unlike that list that Austin had, because I was like, I hate some of these. I'm gonna change some.
Yeah,
of
well,
these.
that
That's
was
the
such a
point.
good episode.
That's the
I
point of the
changed
500
some
things.
of them. Some of them I
So
changed.
he did the work, and you said not good enough.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm gonna make it
redo.
harder.
I'm gonna make it harder on myself.
exactly.
Great.
Mhm.
Just
Even
making
found-
You spent
even
10 hours
found-
doing that.
Yeah, even found
10 hours.
formulas so I could
Finding someone
randomly
else's
generate.
Fucking idiot.
And then
Feel bad for me that I wasted my time.
That's right. And then well, I did it while I was watching Cloverkin, so it was fine.
Ah, guys, this weekend, I had the worst experience. I took apart all of my IKEA furniture and then I put it back together again. Like it was in pieces. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Whatever. Phil play the
Flaff.
Yeah, Phil could play the.
I'll play one in real life, so it wouldn't be that hard of a
It was
stretch.
the Fleff were based off of Philip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
A couple
fleffenings.
raises where
It's there is one that looks exactly like Philip, so the Postonians.
Pastafarians? Okay.
pasta people.
Pastafarians were a runner-up for the name. I don't remember why we chose not to go Pastafarians.
Because it's
Don't know.
already,
Reggae
It's the
Phil.
name of a religion.
it's already a religion.
It is a
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, okay.
We don't want to get sued by the
The
Church
Church
of
of
Pasta.
Pasta.
Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Yeah, and then the last Google document has to do with another race called the Mennonites, which they cast spells. So it's just there,
Oh, did you include the human subraces?
not in that document because it's humans.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't
There's,
add it.
there's 2
I
other alien
I
races in there.
suppose. Okay,
I didn't make them up.
I didn't add it. I forgot.
Is there paper towel here?
Whatever.
Or do I have to go
In
upstairs?
the laundry room.
There's
Laundry
one in
room.
the laundry room.
Got it.
I think
Dodge
there's
the
a
ants.
paper towel.
Ooh, alcohol
Dodge the ants.
robots are sounding good to me, having looked through this before totally.
There you go. There are like 4 or 5 robot races. There's the cassette tape people,
This is the best one.
Cassiopeans,
Jaggers.
the Jaegers, and then the totally 100% not going to kill you, 5,000.
Mm.
The Freebs are not playable, but they're in there.
The Freebs.
Yeah, the Furbies, the evil Furbies.
Oh.
Ooh, they go through hazing rituals? This sounds right up my alley.
Yeah, they're bros.
Remember
They're
them
Chad
college
bros.
days.
They're Todds.
Yeah, well,
the Todd
Todd,
father.
The Todd
Uh,
father?
So are they Todds or are they Kyles?
Well, I'm going off the stream that I watched with Tristan and Austin this weekend. They were talking
Yeah,
about
the
Tods.
Todd bringer.
The Toddbringer. The Toddbringer cometh. So the season is going to be a mix between some Star Trek, some Star Wars, and a good bit of Firefly. And if you guys need a little bit more flavor for your character building, you are part of the Coalition of Planets. So it's multiple alien races. The home base, similar to the Federation of Planets in Star Trek, is on Earth. The shipyards are just outside of Earth, like in the atmosphere around the moon and whatnot. And
Wait, the moon doesn't have an atmosphere.
Doesn't it have a
Does
little bit of
now.
I mean, maybe in this universe.
Maybe it
if
does
they
now.
terraform
So
it.
wait, we're cops?
No, you're members of the
Coalition of Planets?
Coalition of
It should be
Planets.
CP.
Yeah, it would be
you
cop.
wouldn't do O. I mean,
No.
C.
Yeah.
I mean, O.
Not
For a
so
little
much.
bit, a little O.
COPD.
PUC is like, you
COPD.
named the Space United Nations cop. I feel attacked. You should.
Well, you should.
Well,
Captain Hygiene wants to be a pangolin person.
Well, you can build that fursuit, my friend.
it's more of like,
It's scaly.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
just,
pangolins. I mean, they have a little fur.
I mean, underneath a little bit.
A little
Do
bit.
they?
It's
Mm.
canon.
All right.
No, you guys are going to be not cadet. Like you guys just got out of the academy.
Cadavers?
Cadavers. Yes, you start dead.
I'm sure some of us will be.
And you also are all members of the same crew. If one of you wants to be captain, you'll be captain and be in charge. If not, then I'll just have an NPC be the captain, aka Aloris Part 2.
I was actually thinking about that we should start with an NPC captain who's actually good at their jobs and
They'll be just as new as you.
successful and just like a leader, and they
Well,
have
this is-
drive,
So
and then
They've worked their way up to
Yeah.
getting their first captain appointment.
they really
this is their
deserve this
ship.
job too.
Yeah.
Like if anyone ever in the Confederation of Planets, or is it Confederation? The
no,
collection?
coalition.
The Confederacy of Planets.
Let's not go with the
No.
Confederacy of Planets.
The clutch of planets.
It will rise again. The Confederacy of Planets.
You know, this person
No,
really
no.
deserves it. And, and so they finally became captain of the
Yeah, so
ship.
Dennis, make us that NPC.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make a captain NPC for you then. So you guys are all going to be noobs, even the captain. He's not going to be experienced because
Yeah, it's his first. It's his
So-
first command, but
Give
he's
him
been
some,
a lieutenant
give him
for.
some experience, like
some.
so that when he inevitably dies, we actually are like, oh shit, well we just lost the most useful member of our party. Let's
Episode
bumble through
1.
space. First 3 minutes.
Guess we've just. Oh, thank you, Big Jim, for subscribing.
Yeah.
I thought Jim wasn't going to be here tonight.
I didn't think
Yeah,
so.
he said he wasn't going to be here, so I don't know what he's doing here.
He's a dirty liar.
Fucking
He's doing-
liar.
He's probably making dinner for his 8 million
true.
children.
I remember that.
Okay, back to screaming
Yep,
kids.
exactly.
What up,
Called
buddy?
it.
Hi, Black Gary.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? So
Oh, thank you, Tony.
Yes, it's Austin's
Yeah.
birthday.
It is.
It is
Happy
Austin's birthday.
Yeah,
Austin.
I'm old.
Hey, Tony P. Henderson.
I'm older now.
Squished heads for
More
all my
experienced. I put my experience point this year
friends. Love
in my
from
dump
Jade. It
stat.
says.
Yeah.
But
in your dumper.
I forgot what that was. I just have a whole section of my internal character sheet that I haven't looked at in a long time. I just kind of
Kurt
throw
says we're
points
too
at it
quiet.
every year. Just like, yeah, all right.
So
Kurt,
then,
You're the only one that's saying we're too quiet.
Turn your headphones up,
I
Kurt.
mean, I can turn up a little bit. Here, I'll turn this up a little bit.
so then, are we going off of standard stats from D&D? Your
Yeah.
strength.
Yeah, is it like
Okay.
46?
The stats will be rolled relatively the same. I did add
Thank you, Jade.
some new skills that aren't originally in there, obviously, because some things work better for space than they do for,
I think it's because Kurt's got the tinnitus.
Yeah.
So
Is
do I,
it-
but I can hear it fine.
Is it going to be? Are we going to have then other skills that we're going to be able to roll? Like we did driving checks, so we had a car stat and insanity.
Oh,
it's in the document.
Is it in the document?
It's
Can-
not in the character. It's in
Classes?
it's in the mechanics document, which I did not give to
Jesus.
the chat.
Mm.
Okay.
Or the
I've
party.
definitely
I
looked
have
at
it. He
that.
did give it to the party. You want me to forward it to you?
No.
I
Link
gave it to the party.
everything.
I didn't give it to chat. Is what I'm saying.
Link everything to the party. I'm sending the human subraces and
When you
the,
say
the
party,
two
do you mean
aliens.
chat or do you mean to you guys?
Our
Facebook
group
chat.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll do
The
it
party.
The
again.
one that you guys don't have. Ooh.
Yes, you guys could, if you were executive producers. I think $30 level. Patreon.com.
Why are you whispering it? Shout it, you jackass! Patreon.com/BuzzBuggers.
Yeah.
Well, I for one will
like
be
that.
making my character on the classic guest check that I carry around.
That's like,
That's
with
'cause
my
you're-
waiter notepad.
is that some sort of app that I don't know about? No, it's literally a little notepad.
I miss
Mhm.
those.
Hey, what happened to your
I
book,
got a couple.
Tristan?
That's true.
Oh wait, I'm
it's-
looking at
it's
it.
li-
It's
yeah,
in
it's in the
front of me.
studio.
It's right here.
I never asked for that.
No,
I don't know why.
No, we keep offering to send it to you, and you keep saying no, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, me gusta.
I'm pretty sure Kurt Cavert is still written inside that book.
Yeah, and
I believe
so
it
that
is.
book shall stay how it is forever and ever.
All right, throw it away.
Nice Kurt.
All right, you know what? I'll stick it in
I'll
here too for you guys.
smoke it.
Something Conseca is written in there too.
Actually,
Jose Canseca
Jose Conseca.
was Kvert's fake name from the German.
Oh, that's right.
Doctor.
From the doctor in the beginning.
I say that whoever is the bit commander the most times for the entire season gets the Cavert book mailed to them.
We're not keeping track of that.
So
I mean, it'll be
you nerds
automatic.
keep track of that.
Be honest.
It's, yeah,
It's
just gonna go to
Tristan's
Jim.
idea. So Tristan,
So then
You're
Tristan
awesome.
will have to come and
well
get it,
done. You created
and
responsibility
then
for
Tristan, you
yourself.
get to mail it.
I'll have
So-
moved home by then, so it'll be fine.
So I put the mechanics in the chat, so that'll have the different skills. I put it in the Twitch chat too, in case you guys want to follow along. Check that out. It has all the ship mechanics, different weapons, basic ship. I did change all the weapons from a static "this is damage" to you now roll the damage.
Give a little more randomization.
Sure,
To it.
yeah. so you
Random
can,
nice.
Random nice.
So you can lose more often.
I don't know how
So-
to speak.
If I'm going to be a Fleftorian,
Uh huh.
who's going to be able to understand me?
So
There's a Bible fish, right?
yeah. So
Bible
A
fish.
Bible fish.
So
a
I-
Bible fish.
Bible fish.
What you said.
Well, you
You
hear?
can understand any language as long as it's the word of God.
Bible
Oh,
fish.
Translates
good.
it,
It
to
translates
you
it.
in a parable.
It's,
that
it's
you
Yes.
that, it's that
I was-
species
Yeah.
version of the Bible that you can understand. And on the fourth day, Isaiah, and be like, yeah, can you get to the part where you're trying
Flaff.
to give me actual
Flaff.
Flap, flap.
Any
Man,
race
this
that you
guy's
guys
really
pick
religious.
is part of the coalition of planets, so you automatically know each other's languages.
There's an
New
internal
races-
translator.
Yeah, well, there's also a translator, so when you go and meet new alien races, you'll have to do some, work to
Kind of like
unlock the language, so then you can actually effectively
I
communicate.
think they did that during No Man's Sky.
It's like when when
some races
the
just be
Enterprise
common,
would go to a new planet,
Yeah.
and they'd have to be like, "Oh, we have to communications officer. You got to translate with them." and figure
Tanagra.
out- Yeah.
Are there hybrid races?
You mean no?
Oh,
No,
I-
alien species
I
can't
made
interbreed.
50. I wasn't about to try and figure out what happens if I mix this one and this one
Well,
together.
be
to
like
get
Pokemon
different
and do
stuff.
that, okay?
If you want to do a hybrid, you give me which two they are, and before next week, I'll try and figure it out.
oh.
Or we'll do it right now.
I could figure
And
it
I'll
out
just
for
make-
you.
No, definitely not.
See, what you said and what the translator told me was
Beep boop beep.
Jesus wept for there were no more worlds to conquer.
The Incredible Mr. Judas is a book from the Bible Fish.
If Christianity
E2 Flefe? E2?
were the religion in 40K as opposed to for the Empire.
Ever notice how people with the Bible fish on the back of their cars are terrible drivers?
Well, that's because Jesus has taken the wheel.
Yeah.
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 Thank you for the
So you have
subscription,
time to
yet
choke
again. Jesus cherub fish.
Oh, shit.
Bible fish only lets you understand. In
Oh,
Bible
thanks,
verses.
Bean.
All right.
All right, I'm rolling my stats.
I'm going to
Fuck you
roll my
guys.
stats now.
Okay.
Everybody prepare to listen to dice
Just
rolling
dice rolling.
noises.
Standard D&D dice rolling for stats.
So our standard rolls 4d6. Keep the best 3. If you roll all your
Oh,
stats and you hate them,
keep
you can
the
roll them
best
all
3.
again, and then you're stuck with them.
Can we re-roll ones?
No.
Okay.
When was that
No.
ever a thing?
It's
You don't
never
have
been a
two-handed
thing.
mastery.
Oh, I do have a question I wanted to bring up during this, and I guess we can get to chatting on that.
Okay.
Do we want to roll over the crit/botch rule that we did last season? Mark it down for lucky points, unlucky points.
Not really. I don't.
Nah.
Okay. I'm
Did you-
surprised
did
you
you?
guys didn't want to be like, mark it down every 2 seconds.
Well, I don't. That's the
No,
thing.
I think
No,
that's played out.
Okay.
Plus, you know,
Just
That's
checking.
last season's thing.
Even Drennan said no. So there we go.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Just wanted to check.
I have rolled 2 11s so far, so staying nice and average.
Going well.
Even with the 4 and drop the lowest.
Oh yeah. Hey guys, guess what this one is?
10.
Is it 11?
It's an 11.
Bam!
I rolled 3 11s. If
You're
I get
nailing
all
it.
Hey!
11s,
Come original.
Come original on that character, brother.
I'm keeping it.
Shit.
These are good stats.
I did not
But
roll an 11 this time.
What if they were better?
They could always be better.
So,
I could have got 6 18s instead of 4 of them. The other 2 are only
Now,
17s.
Dennis, I'm
Yeah.
looking at these slug people,
Uh-huh.
and their stats are
Well, which slug people? The,
The
brain
Slugogians?
slug people or
the brain slug people, obviously.
Okay.
The cool ones.
Sure.
the
good
Parasites.
ones.
It says their stats are +1 of what their person says.
Yeah, so whatever alien race they're attached to, they sort of like augment the stats a bit.
Is it just their physical stats they're augmenting, and they keep their own mental stats, or
It's I'm going to say that so it's just +1 to 2 stats, right?
right?
So yeah, so you could just put that wherever. So
Nice.
So what like if I was a brain slug and I
Uh-huh.
attached myself to like a monster that didn't have high intelligence, would I become
Nice.
stupid?
yeah, kind of.
Okay, so I probably won't play that class.
it's new.
I mean, if you want to do it that way, I would let you trade one stat for another. Like switch them.
So, Austin,
Yeah.
Okay.
what
or
ha-
pick a stat and make it permanent.
what have you rolled?
I have finished rolling my stats, and I have gotten 11. 11, 11, 14, 15, 16.
Are you going to keep those, or are you going to re-roll?
I'm gonna
Hey,
keep
those
'em.
are decent.
I'm keeping them.
All right.
They're all posy.
John,
True.
I rolled a 14, 15, 16, 14, 13, 12.
Hey,
Almost,
Guilty Piper.
almost up and down. I'm missing one number.
are you going to keep those, or are you going to re-roll them?
I'm gonna keep them.
All right. Tristan,
I want 3 for all my
I've
stats.
I've got a 16, a 12, an 8, a 17, an 11, and a 14.
Not bad.
you're
What
going to
are you
re-roll
thinking?
those?
I kind of want to,
Do it.
but they're pretty
Hellos.
good, so I'll keep them.
All right.
You've got some a really nice positive with that 17, which
And
you
the
could
16.
easily turn into an 18.
An 18. Mm-hmm.
And especially with a lot of these races, they get +2s to stuff.
Yeah.
And I have gotten a 10,
Mhm.
a 10,
Oh.
Oh,
an
nice.
11,
Oh.
Oh,
a 14, a 15, and a 15.
What are you thinking?
I think they're terrible,
Yeah.
and I'm
Yeah.
going to re-roll them.
Okay.
The captain's looking like he's gonna she's gonna re-roll.
All right, ready?
Ooh,
I got
strong female figure.
wait, no, not by these stats. 11,
Female figure, definitely. Strong, maybe not.
yeah.
11,
Kind of a block, really.
12, 14, 8, 8, and 13. Not great. I might redo them.
Hey, those are decent NPC stats.
Yeah.
Dennis-
Okay.
yeah,
It's
but
the captain.
No, it's the captain.
Can't be terrible.
First
You
roll.
say that, Captain Hygiene, but the second none of us have high strength scores, Dennis will just board our ship and have the guys punch us in the face
No.
with their laser resistant chest pieces.
No. What are you talking about? I would never do such a thing. You're crazy. I like you, but you're
I
crazy.
won't analyze your character sheets while you're gone and find a way to kill you.
No, I'm not going to rewatch this stream over and over again to figure out.
Dennis is still watching it next week when we show up.
Okay.
I mean, similar with Jesus having the wheel.
It's like when your parents walk in on you masturbating, but it's you guys watching me like sneak your
Masturbate.
stats while masturbating.
It's like us walking in and watching you masturbate.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
These are great.
These are arguably better, slightly. Not much. Not much at all. So now I got a 14, 9, 16, 9, 14, 10, so a little better.
I have rolled.
Shut up, Steve.
So after you add racial bonuses, since they are the captain,
Uh-huh.
maybe make them a couple levels above us.
Oh, like a level 4 instead of a level 1?
so they can get an
it's about
ASI,
3.
a nice ability score.
Oh, I'm the
improvement.
captain now, so I'm going to start at level
No.
4.
No. You
No,
actually start at
players
level
don't.
0.
No, we
You're
just
a
this is,
plebe.
this is canon now.
This is the new Aloris.
Actually, Phil, we've all come to a consensus. You get to be the captain after we've all become level 4,
oh,
but you start at level 1,
Mm.
and you're not on the show until.
and I'm not on the show until then. I finally get freedom.
We're actually going to use the commoner rules, so you actually
Yeah.
have to get to level 5 before you actually get to level 1.
Steve says,
What if
remember,
none of my
Dennis, muscles atrophy in space, so characters lose 1 strength for every 2 weeks game time. That's not really a thing in Star Trek, because
Sure it
gravity
is.
You're stealing my
Regulated.
birthday? I'm not sure how that's possible.
He's a cop.
So he'll get away with
It
it.
makes sense.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He already got away with it.
Unwarranted search and seizure.
Blue wall.
So I have re-rolled, and I have gotten an 8. Just 2 lower for my low. A 12, a 13, a 14, a 14, and a 15.
It's pretty good.
Can I re-roll them again?
No, you
Said
got to
2,
keep them.
and you're stuck with the second roll, so you get it.
That's
My character's going to die in episode 1, and then I get to re-roll.
It's you know how easy it
Yeah.
is. You walk into the airlock and you open it, and you say, "Open up this spaceship. I need to get my hair cut." And then
Unless Captain
What's her name?
Slarua has...
I don't like that name. Make a new one.
No, new
Slarua?
one. No.
No?
Aloris.
I mean, it was Aloris. They just moved the
No.
letters around.
No.
Make up a new name.
Make
New
up a
whole
name.
new name.
We
Why
don't
don't?
need anagrams.
Hold on. Let's see what
No,
the
no,
chat.
it's
Let's see what
chat.
the chat can do. That's
my
why
name
I'm
was
here,
going to
right?
be an anagram.
Oh, there you go.
Mammogram?
Yeah, make
Is that your
an
name?
anagram of Aloris.
Captain Mammogram.
And I'll type the name in chat so you guys can like make a better one. than my shitty
Trisnat
one.
Gibbon.
That's how it was originally spelled, so go with it. No, because the captain's going to be smart enough to know that she's got a bunch of suicidal dum-dums on her ship, so anytime someone tries to open the airlock, it needs the captain's permission.
Do I have a gun?
Everyone's got a gun.
Okay, I'm just gonna shoot myself.
Okay. Maybe it's what,
Existence
maybe it's
is
like
pain.
you never played Batman Arkham Knight, right?
No, just the first one.
Okay.
Arkham Asylum?
No, last one.
No.
Whenever the tank that he's driving aims towards people, the guns automatically change to dum-dum rounds that just knock people out. So that'll be your phaser. Just automatically
Did they
turns.
really?
Yeah.
It did.
That
was-
is
And
dumb
if you-
dumb.
And if you hit people with your car, it just shocks them and knocks them out.
Yep.
It's how they were able to get a tank into a Batman game.
Yeah.
But still say that he doesn't kill.
Yeah.
Which I think is such a cop out. Batman totally kills
All the
people.
vehicles are driven by robots.
Okay,
So
yeah,
if you
okay.
can blow them up,
I hate it.
it's dumb. I hate
hate
that
it.
mechanic.
Guys, I saw everybody's suggestions for an anagram for Loris, and then I took my own suggestion,
Boosh.
which is Ursula, of course.
Oh!
It's a good
Yeah,
one.
I kind of like that one.
And she's piloting these poor unfortunate souls
That's right.
through the galaxies.
If only I could do an impersonation of Ursula.
Well, you're getting there, big guy.
Give me some cigs. We'll catch up.
All right, Tubbs. Calm down.
Yeah, calm down, Tubbs.
Yeah, have you seen yourself compared to the 3 years ago picture?
Oh, yeah, I'm way fatter. I'm about 30 pounds fatter.
It's like all the weight I lost, you picked up.
Yeah, I know.
Holy shit! I posted a picture of you, Tristan, in the
Yeah, I
Discord,
know that's what made me think about it.
and goddamn, you were just straight up butterball, and now
Oh,
you're
I
adorable.
was drinking like 12 to 16 beers a day,
Yes, you were.
The appropriate amount.
plus all the food that I usually eat. So like just that all that alcohol was extra calories.
Yeah.
It's fair.
It was what, like 10,000 calories a day?
Probably like 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
realistically.
It's a lot. Whatever.
Hello.
That's why I got
can't
that
read
sauna.
your name.
So I
Kit
can
Kat
sit
the cat
here
cat.
all day
Oh,
and
hey,
just
Kit Kat.
sweat.
We gotta try not to scream
true.
over each other.
It's true. So that's
I'll
why I
scream
got
over
that.
whoever I want to. I'm the TODD. bro.
I'm the bit commander. No, that's why I got that sauna, so I could just sit in it all day.
Yeah,
and
hold
sweat.
on. So explain to everybody what you did with your stimulus check.
I bought a sauna.
Why?
I read they're good for you.
Where are you gonna put it?
In the fucking dining room, that giant empty room.
Hold on. What? Explain.
I'm not using it for dining.
Explain
That's what
what.
the breakfast nook is for.
Wait.
Explain.
A sauna.
Yeah,
Like a
not a wet sauna, dry sauna.
what is that?
Like-
mean?
What's a dry sauna?
It's just hot air.
That's just a
So
heater.
you got a space heater?
You got a
with some
space.
walls.
And
It's
you
got a
spent
Bluetooth.
$1,200 on it.
1,800.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
it's better.
Jesus
better.
Christ!
Eh.
Just open the fucking oven.
There's not
And
enough
then put
space.
your head in it.
Yeah,
my
Sylvia
chunky ass.
Plath it, man.
There's not enough space in the chunky oven.
No, legally, I can't buy a gun. So I didn't.
That didn't stop me.
Yeah, well, it's true. But they
Have you
give
been
them.
to the bar?
Have
They
you
were,
The
they
bars
were
are closed.
giving
Have
them
you-
away at the
defense.
bar.
have you been to the bank to open up a bank account in Texas? Here's a checking
It's a
account
6-shooter.
and a 6-shooter.
Yeah.
And here's a toaster to practice on.
Duh. A whole box of cans.
No,
Well,
Captain Hygiene. That's just Phil.
My apartment's shooting range is closed because of the pandemic, unfortunately. So
Well, thank God you can do it in the streets in Texas.
No, just shoot out the window.
That's true.
That's fair.
there's pigeons.
All right.
All right.
I thought the toaster was a
So
bath bomb.
I've got my stats, and
Okay.
I'm going to be. Fuck you, Joe.
Do we want Ursula
That's a
to,
wonderful joke.
No, it's on chat.
I know. I'm reading it.
Oh.
Yeah.
do we want Ursula to be human or an alien? To expand the number
I mean,
of alien
Ursula's
races.
kind of a human name.
Yeah, but we would have an extra language that we would know if we made her an
That's
alien.
true. I'm just scrolling through here. I'm going to stop randomly.
Let's roll for it.
Make her a
Oh yeah,
robot.
hold on.
Oh,
You get a
D50.
D100 divided by 2.
Yeah.
Make her a freeb.
She can't be a freeb. You'll all die.
Well, it's not 50.
We don't know that.
But you
because
don't.
There's human, and then the human subraces, and the two other.
Just roll a
races.
D100.
Well, I'll roll a
We'll figure it
D100,
out.
and then Dennis can roll a D5 and select
I
who's.
got an 82 with my 200.
So
So,
you
Well,
got
I got a
41.
78.
What's race 41?
41
You guys have it pulled
is
up. I don't.
a
He's just-
Lysergy.
You just made that up.
What?
That's-
It's a combative race known as, from
No,
the
it's a-
vats of the Hoffman Nebula,
Oh, they're the.
unpredictable,
They're made of
passive
drugs.
or pacifist.
They have to re-roll their charisma every single encounter because they could be more
No.
or less violent.
No.
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 Veto.
All right.
Do it again.
Do it then.
I got a 78, which is like
39.
39, man. A GAC, a slug-like creature who can attach to sentient creatures and take over their motor functions.
That's the
No.
one that
Best
Tristan-
captain. I kind of want to be that creature too.
Shall we do it again?
Do it again.
I'll do
Third
it
time.
this
If we can re-roll the
89.
Didn't you
Okay.
just roll that?
I know. That was like
45
so make it a 45.
or 44?
Make it 44.
either one. Give me-
Garbosians?
They're garbage people. They're made of garbage.
Ugh.
What's 45?
That's 45. 44 is the Mennonite.
The who?
Oh, those are the magic users. The
Yeah, how about it?
so
Sure.
We have a
lady
Oh.
magic user.
lady magic captain,
A witch.
a witch captain. Dig it.
Although we could
Ursula, she's a witch.
She's a witch. Burden her.
make Mennonites. Although it doesn't help me with
Space.
language because she speaks common. So
Well, whatever. It's fine. Space witch.
Oh, well.
I dig it, Space Witch.
We've got Bible fish. We'll be fine.
Alrighty.
And I'm a robot, so I'm programmed in
Over
etiquette
3,000
and protocol.
over,
Oh, I
over
hate
6,000 forms of communication.
How many languages do you speak?
What are the other? What are you other guys leaning towards race wise?
Human.
Okay.
Phil, did you see the
Everyone's just
human
plays-
subraces I sent to you?
Yeah, no, I don't care about the sub races.
And
They're-
then,
they're
meanwhile,
kind
like a normal fucking
human.
person,
Human.
Tristan bought video games with his stimulus money. Duh.
Kyle.
I just got Luigi's Mansion 3.
Oh, grats! It's fun.
I've been watching my girlfriend play it, and since she's so stressed out because of her finals, she's like getting angry at it and yelling at the TV. It's awesome. I love it.
Now she knows
Cool.
how it feels.
I'm like, yeah, these are normal reactions. Don't apologize. Dennis, do you remember what order you sent the docs in? Should we resend the docs because there's more people in chat now? Should we have a bot send the docs automatically?
What order I sent them in?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
just repost them. Repost
Yeah, I was going
them.
to copy
Should we
paste
post
them,
them?
but
Yeah,
you
just
can
copy.
just repost
We,
them.
like,
All right,
So-
I'll put them all in again.
We're rolling characters. I've decided that I'm going to be a Jaeger, which is a manufactured robot
Put it on Twitter. Why don't you just put it on Twitter and then we can just reference the Twitter?
that runs solely off of alcohol consumption.
Are we
Do you hear that,
Perfect.
Tristan?
Are
I
you able to
did.
Make tiny links of these because the ones we have now are pretty awful.
I don't know how to make tiny links.
Tristan, I want you to take all those links for the Google Docs, transfer them into tiny.cc links.
I don't
And
know
then-
what that means.
None of us do this. So don't put them in the Twitch chat.
I mean, put them in the Twitch chat for now.
But we can just link the tweet once we get everything on there.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. Ba, 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 ba. Get a shareable link. Copied to the
How
clipboard.
about? There's the races. All right. First one's races.
Boom,
I'm
there's
going to send
one.
these one more time, everybody.
Are you putting them in Twitch chat too?
If you're on it, I'm stopping.
I'm doing it.
All right. Well,
In the
then
middle of copying
you do it, man.
I'm doing it.
Murdered by Robots sounds good. It's a space tent with a heater, says the.
I'm a space song.
So yeah, explain this a little bit more, because is it just like a pop-up tent that
no,
has?
it's made of Canadian cedar wood.
What?
It's got a Bluetooth
How,
speaker system.
how
in
big
it.
is it?
Why?
It's like
How many people can you fit into it?
2.
Do you really need an apartment anymore? Or could you just live in that?
I don't have an apartment. I have a house.
Oh, humble brag, Mr. Big Boy, Mr.
Oh,
Big
sorry,
Dick.
I live in a house.
yeah. Sorry.
I live in a halfway house.
I mean, you know,
Oh, sorry, half of a house.
it is what it is. And then last link for the mechanics. Copy link. Done. Let's move it over here. Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah,
Fucking
right, Steve?
Mr. 1%er over here. Steve, I'm pretty sure you. Well, you
Post
might not. know.
post
I
my
don't know.
link from chat in there as well, so you can see the other races.
What, do what now?
The link in the Botched podcast.
Oh,
chat
oh, oh, oh.
for.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Oh,
Austin.
I came up with human sub races and a couple other aliens that are more humanoid.
Beat toys.
They were from the Patreon episode, right?
What?
Those are the ones you
Slugtonians.
made for the Patreon episode, right?
No,
They're the same ones.
the cyborg.
Yeah, those are the exact same
Podground.
one. I played a cyborg who died, or who was born in the middle of his dad's death, which is why his name was like. Rah! Yeah, you literally made those like 2 or 3 years ago. I'll find it for you if you want.
These are different.
Are there space goblins?
No.
Damn it.
You got to read the document.
I have it open.
Just fucking read
It's just
it.
hard to read on a phone.
I don't like reading.
Hey, no phones during recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, no phones. No bows. No swords. All right, and here's
The
what
swoop de
Austin-
whoop, the platypus people.
Yep,
Oh,
Yeah, maybe we could have some sort of wheel that you spin for your race.
that's a Facebook link.
Or Phil, if you can't decide, you could just roll the dice and pick the best of the 3. The worst,
There are not 50 options though.
the lesser of the evils.
There are more than 50
Yes.
options.
Yeah.
And if you get 00, you roll on a d6.
You are making this very complicated.
I don't know. I'm trying to help people who are indecisive, Philip.
Was that helping?
He was
The
making a lot of
peonies.
mechanics to. I don't know. Oh, you're
They're
gonna be a penis
utter-
man?
no, those are the peaky
utterly
people.
useless.
yeah.
Yeah, the Wienerman.
The Wienerman.
My name's Gary Wienerman.
/ random 100 doesn't work. What is this? Not World of Warcraft? Jesus.
Spike tails, dinosaurs.
There.
No,
That's the last link I can
the shit
come up with.
kitten.
Can the next cooking show just be Dennis cooking in his sauna? There's not enough space. Hey, Shanda Panda.
And you don't cook anymore.
I was actually thinking about starting it back up.
Oh,
Yeah,
Making
I
some
need to
barbecue slop.
Americans, no.
Wait, I thought this was a family show. Captain Hygiene, I think you are
Can
Hitting
go
the
fuck
hitting
yourself.
the
I'll
age of
take it.
senility, and we're going to put you in a home. It's for
What
your
are
own
the
good.
robot races?
Manson family.
Cassiopeia.
So there's the Jaeger.
Hold on, the Cassiopeans. Those are the
Yeah,
ones that run off of
cassette ones.
cassette,
Cassette
tapes.
tapes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Taking it.
That's right up your alley, you hipster
Taking
piece of
that.
shit.
Just because I look like Fat Mark Maron doesn't make me a hipster piece of shit.
And
It doesn't?
But you are a hipster piece of shit.
so
Whatever,
So-
man. I'm over it.
So like when I went yard sailing and I saw a cassette player with recording capabilities and I bought it, the first thing that I thought of was, man, Phil would really like this. I was wrong and I gave it to you and you don't use it.
No, man. I totally use it. It's down in my second recording studio in the
All
basement.
right. Yeah. With your, it's got all your Bowie tapes and your,
The
Modest
talking
Mouse tapes.
talking heads tapes. What were
I
they
mean,
called? The
those are great.
Cassiopeans.
Cassiopeans.
That's who I shall be.
Shannon needs to know how to better gain weight while being stuck at home. Oh, I can help you with that.
That was
How
creepy.
much do you like ice cream
Yeah.
and peanut butter?
If you melt down just tubs of ice cream and drink it one
Yeah.
every hour, you'll be so fat so fast.
You
It's a
can
really
drink
great way to
16
get
beers a
fat.
day.
Well, you should do that while
Eat a
you're
high-protein
chugging-
diet.
Well, we don't want her to ruin her liver.
That should be fine.
This will just ruin everything else.
Scientific robot race that runs off cassette tapes.
There's a heartfelt note of friendship in it. Only
So
you'd ever
you're gonna be a
open-
Cassiopeian.
Yeah.
So we got
Tristan.
2 robots on the group now.
What robot are you being?
I'm being a Jaeger.
A Jaeger.
A Jaeger.
Jaggers.
A sentient
Yeah.
robot race that runs solely off of alcohol consumption.
Mhm.
They get +2 strength and +2 to con. They are immune to poison. +3 to weapons engineering when trying to implement something explosive or fire related. 15-foot cone of fire attack, a self-destruct sequence, and they can heal using alcohol as a food source. Depending on the proof, they are increased in healing dice. I can speak most alien language, but in a slurred capacity. My head is like a bumblebee, and my body looks like a suit from Pacific Rim. And I've got a spigot on my crotch region, which I can use to jettison excess fluids.
Sir, do you know that you're leaking
I forget who
fluid?
made that one.
Sir, are you aware that you're leaking coolant at an
Kilted, yes, that is
accelerated
how you
rate?
pronounce it.
There you go.
No, I'm the robot, and I will say how I'm
But-
pronounced.
He can, that's his choice. So don't tell him how to live.
All right.
Mick Jagger. Mick Jaeger.
I hate it. Cassiopean.
All right.
So the cassette tape determines my personality,
Yeah.
and I can take those out and put different cassette tapes in.
The way I have it set up is you can't.
Once the tape has been
Yeah.
flipped, it cannot be flipped again. So then, could it be a mixtape with different songs on it, and then it depicts my mood?
So basically, if you put a tape in you, your stats change, all that stuff or whatever. But then you can't. If you switch to a different tape, you can't switch back to the previous tape.
Okay.
Raffy songs.
It's all Raffy songs.
The Kids Bop Cassiopean.
It's the mask. I was gonna say. So Tristan, since you have your race figured out, do you know what class you're gonna be?
Did you send
well,
classes?
I did.
I won't be
It was in
captain.
the mechanics,
Are you sure?
Ooh,
Yeah. It's at the
you're
top, I think. Oh no, you know what? It was a separate document I made for you guys.
Yeah, because I didn't think I saw it.
Yeah. Let me see here.
They have no
I mean,
society. They have no
since I'm-
gender.
since I'm like a strength con monster, I should
Uh-huh.
probably be attack officer,
Attack officer?
tactical officer,
Tactical officer. Oh, there we go.
athletics, insight, intimidation, and weapons engineering.
Oh, you're a wharf.
Yeah, but
Here it
a
is.
robot
Head of security.
who's
Get shareable link. All right, I'll put
not
that
an
in there.
anagram, but what's it when there's an abbreviation for
An abbreviation.
And can you link
not
that
an
to
abbreviation,
the
but like
end?
the something act, but all the letters spell out different words that are naming it.
It's not an anagram.
It's not an anagram.
It's not. I just said that.
I know.
You big
I,
dumb.
No,
no,
it's,
I said it's not an anagram. It's a.
I know.
Well, if we only had people in chat that could
Who are
help us,
smarter than us.
Well,
They probably don't know either.
I'm sure Steve does.
it's Wow, when I hear the word, I'm gonna be pissed. They say it at work all the time. So what's the difference between Cassiopeans and the Ruxpians?
Ruxpinians.
Oh, so do you have a
No, there isn't.
Teddy Ruxpin race?
No, there's not.
It's got to be from a different show then.
I don't know what. It's Chris Wisdom, so I mean,
Oh well, fuck
They're
him.
Ruxpinians.
Who
yeah,
cares?
it makes sense.
Those are not a race.
Huh?
Acronym.
Rux-
No, I
Thank you,
see-
Black
I,
Gary.
I said it's not one.
Acronyms.
Chris Wisdom's just weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you send?
Acronym, yeah.
Did
there
you
go.
send us?
I put it in the botch chat.
Thank you.
It's the last link that's in there.
The answer is 3. Well, the acronym, I'm TODD. All right,
Todd.
the Jaeger,
Okay.
and
What does it stand for?
I'm gonna reveal that at a later date.
He's gonna
So
figure
you're
that
gonna
out
have to
now.
keep listening to Botched Podcast.
All right.
You don't give away all the backstory secrets.
But it does say here that to befriend a Jaeger, you must go through a hazing ritual. So, bro, sweet.
So,
Oh no.
so I guess you guys would have to
Great.
decide if you were already, like, you already knew each other, so they already went through the ritual, or you're like a brand new crew to each other, so then everyone has to go through said ritual.
Well, you said this. We've established that this is our captain's first command, right? So
The captain, yes.
It could be a new ship, but we could all be people from other ships or new cadets being put on their first ship.
Yeah.
So we
I
could
assume-
probably know each other, but I'm gonna have to haze the captain. So.
Okay.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, I thought we all knew each other from the academy or whatever, and this is our first.
I'm
commission.
calling the academy.
So when you say +1 to Dex and Wiz, that's The stat, not the bonus, right?
Now,
Um,
how is there currency? Does capitalism still work in this future world?
Probably
No.
depends.
There's money and stuff. or
Well,
what?
other alien races maybe, but in the coalition of planets, money is not a thing.
Okay,
Everybody just trades goods and services.
so we're on a bartering system.
Not even bartering. It's just like, hey, I need this. Cool. And then you get it. And then that's pretty much it. You just get whatever you need all the time.
Are
Everyone's
there,
just helping each other constantly.
Are there
Socialists.
fabricators or like?
On ships, yes. On the planet, no, not so much. Rich people, well, not rich people. There's no monetary thing. So I would say
Rich in culture.
I would say the more populated
Important
areas
people?
would have
rich and friends.
like replicators, but like out in the middle of nowhere, probably not. I mean,
Okay.
Earth is still Earth in terms
So
of
our
like,
tactical
layout.
officer, TODD, is
Mhm.
a robot.
Ooh, TO tactical officer sounds good so far. All right.
It's like a nightmare.
I'm gonna be the con officer.
All right,
Okay.
I'll
Or-
be
yeah.
communications.
'Kay.
Be the comm officer.
Com and con. I'm gonna be the pilot.
We go together like peas and carrots.
I hate carrots.
Weird. Captain Ursula hates cherries. Weird how that worked out.
She has
Cherries?
That's the only thing of her backstory we're gonna write is she hates cherries.
There's still
Well,
fruit in
They're
orchards.
so good for you. Like
Yeah.
sweet cherries or sour cherries?
Hate all cherries.
All cherries.
All
right.
cherries. Except for cherry pie filling,
which isn't cherries.
which isn't cherries, which is why I like it.
There's
It's
cherries
because
and
it's
cherry
sugar
pie.
fucking syrup.
It's just sugar syrup with some red lumps in it.
No, there's no pro officer.
A pro
They're
officer?
all pros.
There's a
the
pros
Parole
officer,
officer?
The PO officer.
I'll be the parole officer.
Oh, I
of
see
the
what they're
ship.
saying there.
You guys are all on parole.
Pro and con. Ha 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 ha. Tilted pipe guy.
Starts
Um,
with a green
though.
uniform.
Everybody
Why is that
stone
important?
him.
Just the color uniform you
It's
have
just flavor.
for being that type of, you
It's,
know.
it's flavor.
Standard
green.
issue.
Wait, I'm a red shirt? Fuck.
Yeah. Well, red shirts were fine in Star Trek Next Gen, so
It's
depends,
true. That it
depends
was the
on-
color the captain wears.
Yep.
What damage
Command.
does my pistol do?
It's in the mechanics, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe it's a
You're a
D6 or
mechanics.
D8, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
Why can't you just tell us?
Why can't I remember all the things I've written over the course of the
You
last
wrote them. Why don't
6
you know?
months?
This is your story.
I don't remember the stats of everything.
What's the stun pistol stats? How long does the stun last? Does it knock people out for
Yeah.
a round?
It's like non-lethal damage.
But
Is
does it
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
incapacitate them?
Yeah, it incapacitates.
For how many rounds?
It
Enough.
depends on their con save.
Oh, I guess that's true.
I know what
It's
you're
just
doing. I
it's
know
just
what
a
you're
ship that. No.
doing. I know what you're doing.
So is there a ranking order? Like red shirts are on the bottom and green shirts are above them.
No, it's pretty much captain, and then whatever. Or you guys are the highest of your
but
individual
I
teams.
control
Shit,
the.
yeah,
the
we are.
the
We're
ship.
officers.
Well,
And he's just another. He's a we're both robots, but
No.
in
They-
space, man, you're all
You
equal.
figure out where the ship flies, someone else flies the ship.
no, I'm the
No,
pilot.
in Star Trek.
Con officer.
The
does
con
not
officer
fly the
flew.
Helm.
No, the con officer flew in Star Trek.
No.
I literally watched an episode where they called him con officer
When
and he flew.
someone takes the con, that means they are in charge of making decisions as to where the ship heads. Whoever is on helm is the one who actually
Space
does the
communism.
flying.
Well, in
So,
this universe,
when
the
Jordan
con
LaForge
flies.
is given the con,
I
he
can-
decides and tells the helmsman, who is the lower-ranking member of the ship,
Sorry, I
what
fell
to do.
asleep. What happened?
I'm sorry
I
that
blacked
you guys don't understand how naval
Well,
mode of transportation works and
I
didn't
think- I
research
think
it
before-
I
properly.
remember that time Austin was in the Navy.
Oh
before-
no, I just have Google and also looked up how it works in.
Well,
The Federation.
actually,
Hey, if you want to have a consistent universe, you need to actually do your research.
Because
Well,
that's,
I think-
that's the name of Botched. It's consistent universe.
Yeah, it's
Be-
consistently
before-
terrible, but we're
Yeah.
consistent.
before space communism took hold, the free market streamlined the con officer position
Phil,
to get rid of the helmsman, con officer, middleman.
Sanders
now-
Pino says hi.
it's my cousin.
Oh,
What a dick.
She,
sorry, cousin Phil.
You can still be a dick.
yeah, she's not.
Anyway,
So, anyways. So I got a tactical officer. I got a con
This is
officer.
riveting.
This is riveting.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry,
Mike.
future Rex skeleton.
I'm
And
sorry. I'm
then-
sorry, Mike, that we're not up to your standards.
What are you two doing? I don't even know what races you're picking yet.
I am gonna be a Helios.
Okay.
Is that a
What's a
robot?
Helios?
That's a sun people, right?
It's a sun man,
Sun man.
Oh, you're a little
a
sun.
crystal sun man.
Yeah.
Crystal Light, Sunman.
You taste okay in water.
Sweet, refreshing Crystal Light, man.
No, it's pronounced crystal.
Crystal Light.
Salt.
Crystal light.
If our end goal is to just not pick up shitty sponsorships from food people,
Yeah.
okay, good.
Kit Kat says clearly the
Oh,
most
I thought we were getting
unrealistic
Joe
thing
Corby.
that will upset people is going to be how the ships are run.
Oh yeah, we're
Who
gonna
said
fight
that?
about
Because
that.
I can't read the text.
Kit Kat.
Yeah,
We're gonna fight about it all.
Hey, Kit Kat, shut up.
Oh,
Anyway,
so I get a pistol and a single shot rifle. Like it
Uh-huh.
only has one shot ever, or I
it
can
fires
reload it.
one like it's not like an automatic rifle. It's just like pew. Next round.
And then you're done.
pew.
I have to like recharge it with a crank, or
It just can
Oh,
only
pa- pa-
the
pa- pa-
firing speed is once per round.
The fucking laser musket.
Pew.
yeah.
So are they bullets or are they lasers?
Lasers. Pew pew.
Okay,
Pew pew.
but not like.
so hold
s-
on, that's a
not-
double burst that you're doing.
Pew.
Mm, oh,
Okay.
yeah. I want to crank it for a triple burst each time.
Whoop. Can I put a bump stock on to?
They outlawed bump stocks on stun pistols.
Oh, on
'cause-
stun pistols.
because it's just too many stuns. Too many.
What can you set it to wide angle though?
Wait, so instead of stunning someone, you like make their bodies feel like they're asleep, but in a wide range?
yeah, it's like a
So they're not-
phantom.
it doesn't do anything. Just
Yeah.
like, I'm physically uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's like your leg fell asleep all the time, but everywhere.
Oh man, last week I was sleeping and my entire like left arm fell asleep, and I woke
Good.
up. It was just like dangling there, and I was like, oh shit, this is about to hurt.
I'm gonna feel you sometime, and I'm not gonna like it.
That's the worst.
saving throws.
Ooh, how do they work?
I thought I put it for each class, but maybe I didn't.
You didn't.
You
I
did,
did
not.
not. Okay. Bleep.
Would it just be what?
Oh wait, didn't I say before it was whatever your 2 bonus stats for the class?
yeah,
were?
but
Yeah.
so then I get to. So for mine, it was +2 to Dex, and then +1 to a choice that whatever I want.
for the con officer.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess that would be
So-
your thing.
Okay.
Bean said you should have given yourself a stranger
I
before the
mean,
pain set in.
It would have been fast.
So what are you talking about? You get +1 dex, +1 wisdom.
Not your racial bonus.
This
Your
is
class bonus.
This is class.
It's class.
Strength Dex Con.
I don't know how to play
Keep,
this
keep
game.
it classy.
Well, I did
Wiz,
make it
Int,
all up. So.
Ka. All right. Statistics.
Super Ninja Joe asked if we could turn the stun gun up to 11, but Steve informed them we can only turn it up to 10.5.
10.5.
Mm-hmm.
10.5.
That's science.
yeah, baby.
Fuck all these
That's science.
even numbers I've got.
Wait, even numbers are good.
Unless I have a +1 in this thing, and I'm trying to make it a bump.
It's true. So the ship that you guys are going to be on is an experimental new ship design, which is why they're putting
Ooh.
all you noobs on it, because if it blows up in the middle of space, just a bunch of
Well, they
noobs
didn't
died.
vet, like the nuclear core or anything.
And yeah, so they're sending you out to. They're gonna send you out to basically meet a new alien race. So that's what your first mission's gonna be. Give you a little idea.
How new are they?
They haven't been contacted yet.
But they've been around
Oh,
long
yeah,
enough
they-
to get space travel.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, they would be new to the coalition. Whether or not they
They're-
have spaceships, maybe not. Depends on which race. Oh boy, this is gonna be like the Mirror Universe First Contact. Kinda, a little bit.
I do love that movie.
First Contact?
Do we get to name the ship?
It was okay. Yeah, you
It's
guys.
like one
get
of the
to name
best Star
ship.
Trek films ever. Excuse me.
Maybe.
Oh, that's a low bar. There's only like 3 good ones. Before First Contact.
Do you want them to name the ship first?
Who?
As in Ursula names the ship, but it's really Twitch chat.
I mean, yeah. Let's see what the Twitch chat.
Because
Can
as soon
find.
as Ursula dies and one of us becomes captain, we're changing.
We're gonna
the
change the name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'd like-
well, don't disincentivize them.
I mean, no.
That's
This
what
is
we're
it.
gonna
This
do.
is it. This is the name forever.
yeah. Let's
This
see
is
what.
IT it.
Let's see what
It's
we can
not.
get in out of the chat for the ship name.
I also like
The Exterminator.
Austin's idea.
By the way, you are mostly an exploratory ship.
Mostly.
of,
Mostly. It will have weapons on it, but you're not like a warlike coalition of planets. It's called the ship, says Kilted Pipe Guy.
Vetoed.
The Booze Hound, says Chris Wisdom.
Vetoed.
Unsubscribed, says Captain Hatchy.
That's kind of what I want.
I'm just going to say that's what the ship name
Unsubscribed.
is that he suggested.
You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
He said unsubscribe. He didn't say unfollow, so that makes sense.
Well, I think I messed up.
-1 because religion is dumb.
Shippy McShipface, the
That's-
Booze Hound,
I was-
the ship.
I was
the
waiting for Shippy
Exterminator,
McShipface. I knew somebody was going to do it.
Ship
Snickers. The everything is awesome. The fake goatees.
What would our AC be?
Yeah.
Standard 10 plus decks for your uniforms or whatever. I do mention in the mechanics part that you can get armor pieces.
I'm a robot, though, so my skin
Beep boop.
is a little bit tougher than your fleshy
I mean,
humans.
you could be made of aluminium.
I'm not.
It doesn't say that you're not.
Doesn't say that I am.
Well, now I'm saying that you are.
You're 40% aluminum.
Yeah.
Think.
Clink, clink. I'm just going to give myself +1 to that.
Okay. The
Because I'm made
USS
out of
Tug
metal.
Job. That's a good one, Steve. The USS Tug Job.
Tug job?
Tug Job, yep. Old fashioned. Future
tug.
Skeleton said
Deep
Deep
Emotional
Emotional Connection, the ship.
Oh, my God. That's such a good band name.
SS
will-
Fuckstock.
How will medicine kits work, or medicine things? I'm gonna be a medical officer.
So under the, does it just say medical kit or whatever?
Yeah.
It doesn't say like what any of the gear in the medical kit is?
I mean,
Thought
I didn't.
listed it out.
It's all in separate things.
Why isn't everything in one document?
Because it would be about 80 pages.
Good.
So put it
And then
in
why didn't you
multiple
build
parts.
a table
like-
of contents where
Table of contents and then graphics to go
index.
along with.
I'm sorry. I didn't
and
do
then
enough for
and
you.
then you know
I didn't go
put your
quite
sources
far
in the back end
Uh-huh.
and index.
The definitely
Why
not
didn't you
going to
build
blow
your
up.
own?
Why didn't I do that? As we look at the screen where I rendered planets and had rotating.
You got that off Google, man.
I did not.
He who Steve says we should name the ship Karen.
They're definitely not going to blow up. The DNGTBU.
Ooh.
That's a mouthful.
Rook
What's the acronym for our
42017 has
ship?
whiskey.
And whiskey.
So, like, the Enterprise is the USS.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so what kind of designation would it be? COP?
It's the HMS,
HMS.
Her Majesty's ship.
Or his?
Yeah, is there who's the leader of the coalition of planets?
It
Is
is
there-
a council. It's like different, like head
A
alien.
senate, maybe?
It's kind of like a senate, but it's more
So,
of
Galactic Senate?
Coalition Starship.
That
CSS.
worked out pretty well in the prequels, right?
Check the
Yeah.
CSS feed.
I am the Senate.
yeah. Let's get Jar Jar in here. It'll be fine. Everything will work out.
We have a John.
a John John.
Yeah.
A John.
We going to space?
I have no idea. There's
Throw-
nothing listed for
Throw me that
medical kit.
notebook so I can make my name tag, please.
Cha.
Thank you.
The USS Pennsylvania.
Now people are going to be able to see me throw dice at you.
Hooray!
Well, they'll see it go towards the camera and then come away from my camera. So yeah,
Yeah, there's nothing.
There's nothing for medical kit.
there isn't anything in there.
Medical
not a thing.
scanner.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's not a medical kit.
The shitty gym.
Identify medical
The
problems.
shitty gym.
Modification to help heal. Versus medical kit, which is not listed anywhere.
USS Outer Course. Oh, that's a good one,
That's a
Mike.
real
Outer
good
courses for lovers.
I'm gonna look. 'Cause I can't remember if I put it someplace else. Maybe.
I believe I have built my character.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Yeah, I'm satisfied with what I have. I
Did
didn't
we
write it
start
in
with
the,
honor,
in the book yet.
armor or bioscanners or anything, or what?
Honor?
You mean the ship?
You start with whatever your class tells you start with.
You get
Okay.
a pew pew and a
So
suit.
we have uniforms.
I
and
consider my
guns.
character done. Should we do introductions, or are we going to save that? I guess we haven't had really time to figure out our voices yet.
No. I didn't think we were going to go that far and be like, hey, this is everything.
No, God, no.
Because then if anyone's just listening to the podcast,
You're going to be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Fuck
What's
are you
going
talking
on?
about?
because we don't
Kit
even...
Kat,
give
you
it
can
a
make
go.
that compilation of Phil throwing dice at Dennis. So that would be an incentive for Phil to throw dice at Dennis. So I support it.
I do not need incentive.
I'm
he
just gonna
gives
get,
me everything I need.
like those football nets behind the goalposts. I'm just going to have one here.
Right
with
behind you.
hands.
Yeah. I would
Nice
also
catch.
say that
Can I have that back though? Because I really don't
No.
have enough d6s.
Maybe
give
just
him the
stop
metal
throwing.
dice so we can throw them at you.
Yeah.
Then you
I
can have,
gave
like-
mine to Bean.
There, do you want some metal dice
Oh.
to throw at Dennis?
oh,
I've
yeah,
got
sure.
2 sets.
Oh,
I tried
yeah.
to give mine to Steve, but I was too drunk, and Steve gave them back.
I was drunk. I was drunk as well, and Bean was like, "Thank you."
Fair. It's fair.
The SS Dental Dam.
Let's say the generic medical kit. If you use I'm not even gonna call it a medical medicine check. It's just you say
would be
you're
like
doing
an
a medicine
action.
action.
Yeah.
Get a med kit.
I'm gonna say at level 1, it's gonna be a D4, a D4 heal,
Plus.
whatever your medicine skill is.
The med skill. All
And
right.
You can upgrade your equipment to get a higher heal on that.
There it is.
Since I am a
The other thing you
a
guys have to
Jaeger,
do,
can I have
Oh,
instead
sorry.
of since I'm a Jaeger, can I have a healing draft of alcohols since I don't need? a
Well, they
med
do
kit?
power your. Don't they
You-
power you?
Yeah, and they heal
power
me.
his fuel
His
cells.
fuel cells.
Yeah, you can, but it's flammable, so I mean they are
What,
combustible.
Well, I need it to live, so I'm probably gonna get it.
Sure, but I'm saying you might not want to keep like a ton on you.
Do
the
all
time.
robots run off alcohol?
Just that one.
Oh,
Just this
Yeah.
guy.
Specifically that one.
you made that just
I
for
didn't.
Tristan.
Somebody else or somebody in Twitch suggested it.
For me.
Probably, if I had to guess.
When am I ever going to have a charisma saving throw?
Right?
We don't use saving throws
Well,
to begin with.
Charm.
We don't. It's wisdom, and we don't use saving throws to begin with. So.
Yeah, that's true.
We've done
I
saving
mean,
throws.
maybe when you see one of those
Last season we did a lot of saving throws.
Because we kept reminding you to just do
That
it,
they
or like
exist.
suggesting,
You're
so that we
like,
get our
check
proficiency
or
with them.
saving throw. Is what you guys.
You
would
always
say.
do check though.
Yeah. So then we'd be like, what, could we do a saving throw
All right.
instead?
Guess I'm gonna go
'Cause
back
then
to
we
all the
could-
episodes and listen for
And
every time.
re-edit them.
That's right. I'm gonna need a deck save. See, I said it right there.
Hey, I know you've spent 10 hours doing worse things.
It's true. It's true.
a wee dram.
So the other thing you guys have to do is build your ship because it is customizable.
Out of
Ooh.
what?
Do we have graphics for that?
Aluminium. You have to make it from your own
The ship
skin.
will always look the same.
Ooh.
Do we have graphics for
Skin,
it? We
skin
do.
ship.
Okay.
Skinship.
Yeah, can we make
The
it a
SS Skinship.
since I'm a
Fly through
robot.
space in a Zerg.
There's the ship.
it regenerates itself.
So in
You
case
must moisturize it for space.
Twitch chat wants to see it, it's on the screen now. There is the ship.
It's hard to look at.
Yeah, you did a shit job.
Sorry.
What is this fucking synthwave in space?
Showed it to Phil and he said it was fine, so I kept
Yeah, but we're in front of people now.
Yeah, but fine and good are two very different things.
yeah,
Well-
yeah, it's fine.
Botched
many-
aims for fine.
How many hours did you spend on it? Was it like a 4-hour
enough.
job?
Is it more or less than 10?
More. Yeah, way more than 10.
Ugh.
All right.
If we're counting the first one that was so bad, it got deleted.
So is that
Way
gonna
more
that picture
intense.
gonna change by the number of things we put on our ship?
No.
Why not?
I'm not fucking
on.
rendering shit on it.
I thought you said we could customize our ship.
You do. The
Just
inside of
just
it.
not what it looks like.
Yeah, but
So we're interior decorators?
with our
You're
mind.
customizing the inside parts.
Okay, well, where's the graphics for the inside of our ship?
There isn't one. It's always just the outside.
They don't allow cameras inside, Tristan.
No.
You were confused by whatever that planet was? Rook, otherwise known as Earth? It was Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
That's not
Earth.
Earth.
It's not flat. I should have done a flat one. It looks like
Yeah.
Saturday Night Fever.
We're in a
mosquito.
flat universe, sir.
Yeah, there is a planet that's kind of flat, but
Is it Murica?
no.
USS Suppository.
Murica looks just like Earth, but I photoshopped some deleted parts, so it doesn't look exactly like Earth. But that was the point. It's supposed to look.
So
like
what were our options for upgrading our ship or whatever?
Earth. Well, it's in the ships.
I'm looking at the mechanics/ships,
Yeah, I'll pull it back up here.
and I think it depends on how large our ship is.
So your ship is. Let me find that little bastard.
Shuttle, transport, barge, large fighter, racing, small, medium, large, cruiser, Centurion cruiser, solar cruiser, planetary ship. I'm pretty sure we're a planetary ship.
You're not.
A
Standard-
shield ship,
you're
small and large.
You're a Darwin. You're a small standard ship.
But so wait, we don't work for the military?
Huh? No. This
We're
is a
for the
standard fleet ship.
coalition.
Yeah, this is
Small
coalition ship.
science vessel?
No,
IBN.
this one right here. Standard fleet
So-
ships. Darwin.
Ah, a Darwin. I see.
Yes.
We're on a Darwinian ship.
We're flying an IBS.
Only the fittest may survive on this ship.
So it maxes out at 100 shields. It starts with 100 hull.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean starts with?
So it says 3 power slots. It's like a whole thing.
What does that mean?
It's fucking in there. Read it. Read it.
I'm looking at other stuff.
Well, I'm not telling you right now.
Initiate warp drive.
Battery sizes and power output. Slots. It tells you what size battery fits how many slots. And then
Okay.
how many power units for each battery.
Does it already start with a battery?
Whatever you pick for that size. So you have 3 power slots. So you can use a large battery.
Are batteries
medium and a
rechargeable?
Uh,
We're in the future.
yes.
Okay.
They automatically
Someone do
recharge.
math.
It's like a car when it's driving.
Wait, why is it 1 to 4 power units for my single battery?
So for the 1 slot small battery, it says 1 to 4 power units.
Right.
Different things on your ship use power units,
Like what?
like weapons and shields.
We don't
and
have weapons
scanners.
because we're
We're
exploring.
an exploratory vessel.
Yeah, the Starship Enterprise also is an exploratory vessel that has weapons on
They
it.
do a lot of fighting in that.
They
ship, though.
do a lot of fighting,
Hmm.
but they are an exploration ship.
Ah, doo-doo.
Are we gonna have a pod that can disconnect like the Enterprise?
Yeah.
If we want to.
Like the frisbee on the Enterprise can leave?
It's called the saucer.
I was close enough.
I was going to say
I
that
thought it was called the cup.
I think when I originally thought this up, that there's like a round ball on the end of this. It does detach.
Do you have a?
But there's also escape pods.
Do you have a
Separate
rendering
ball
of it?
animation.
Just the ball?
Yeah.
We
Do you
need
have
a
ball
separate
rendering?
ball and shaft animation.
No. There are escape pods, which you guys can't see because it's too tiny.
Well, we're not.
Designation T0DD. Take command of the shaft. I will command the ball.
balls.
I mean,
Someone get the tip.
short shaft right there. But then, yeah, there's escape pods on the sides.
Charge the lasers.
Okay, so
Bottom sides.
ships have a set amount of power unless modified. Every component on the ship requires a certain amount of power. You cannot
Oh,
have more
shit.
parts than power. Ships have allotted battery slots. Modifications can change this. The larger the battery, the less likely the battery can be overloaded. Overloading a battery renders it inoperable until repaired. So, scanners, low, medium, high, 2, 4, and 8 units.
Mm-hmm.
Distance, 20, 30, and 50, low, medium, high speeds.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything else with units.
The weapons have units. They're up.
Where?
They're more up.
Standard pistols, 1D.
Rook says, Dennis, don't be lazy. Render changes
I
to
don't
the
know.
ship by learning
He
to
wouldn't
code
tell
in
us.
real
I
time."
didn't look it up.
It's in
What'd you say?
mechanics.
What was the question?
Somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
And it was like 12 pages long.
1D8.
1d8
Okay.
for pistols. What's
Does
the stun
Dex-
gun?
Blasters.
Do we add dex to that?
Yes.
3.
What about the stun gun?
1d8
I
non-lethal.
rolled to lick the battery.
Yeah. Iron.
So it's
Coppery.
basically like having the phaser from Star Trek, but in 2 separate guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
I dropped the engine core.
can do that. That is
Very-
one of the
So wait,
actions that you
Very
can
first
do.
round of combat. Drop the core.
Self-destruct.
Phasers come in 2 parts to you guys, says Captain Hygiene.
Yeah, show me a
That's
picture.
how he talks in my head.
Phasers come in 2 parts too.
How many units of power to zap the nipples? Oh, that's... You don't
2
need
units.
that many. That's
Because there's 2 nipples.
true.
Well, it depends on how many
Hygiene-
nipples.
Hygiene, are you talking like the standard issue phasers that have a stun and actual kill setting, or and then there's the rifles that are just that they don't have the stun? I don't. They kind of go all over the place with the phasers and the
New
guns
Star
and
Trek,
stuff
they
in Star
spin
Trek.
or something, don't they?
I've got nipples. Can you zap
Yeah,
me?
it's like
Well done.
Well, like, no, I'm saying, like, didn't it spin around to switch from stun to attack in the first of the new movies? or
Yeah, so
something?
like it gave a quick action delineation between.
Yeah.
Set it to stun, it would flip over.
Yeah, that's fine.
Even though that doesn't that
That's
that shit
pointless.
would break so easy.
Yeah.
Oh
You
my
still
God.
got the head in your closet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still got your head up your ass, Dennis?
They can't see it.
Well,
They can see the horse.
Of course.
Creepy.
When you're trying to have serious conversations and there's...
look, there's a bottle of lube and horse heads in there, bud.
Hey Jaeger.
I don't know why no one will take
visible.
it seriously.
Todd,
Okay, so
Todd,
so
do you want to be called Todd?
duh.
Okay,
Todd
I
Father.
like
Or
or
you
like
could- I mean-
TOD'd
The bringer of Todds.
To you, double D.
designation Todd.
Any of the above, man.
Todd.
You could call me bro.
I'll
if you
refer
want.
to you as the Todd.
The Todd.
So
The
the
Todd.
Todd. Where are you from?
The hot
Like,
Todd.
have you thought about this?
I mean,
at
I was
all?
manufactured. I'm not sure why I'm working for the cops, but here I am.
No, you're sentient. You you picked to join
Yes.
the coalition.
So wait, someone built me and then was just like, "All right, off you go."
Yeah.
That's kind of
pretty
like what
much.
parents do.
They just...
Yeah.
It's just a little,
life.
sometimes slightly messier.
It's my purpose.
Figure that
Figure
shit
it
out. on
out.
your own.
Have fun.
Asshole.
Welcome to humanity.
Kicks you out the airlock. Figure it out.
Yeah.
You mean there's a reason for everything? No.
Nope.
Good luck. Have fun. Bye.
The reason is I was bored. Bye.
It was
Eddie
the
got
only thing
drunk.
that kept our relationship together. See you, kid.
Yep.
Beer babies.
And now you're gone.
Beer babies, beer babies. So we need at maximum for scanners 8 units of power, and then how many weapon slots do we have? Just have small weapons.
Yeah, you have access to only small weapons.
So that gives us. I don't see where the weapons are classified by size. Ship weaponry.
There you go.
Shots can be hull or shield damage. Blasters, single shot, double shot, repeated shot, scatter shot, normal hit chance.
Yep.
Mines, explosives, torpedoes. Okay, small torpedoes.
Yeah, they'll
So
have
anything
an S
you-
or an M or an L next to it, or not.
Anything-
next to it, in it.
S M L S L. So really, all we have are single shot lasers. Because
Pretty
those are the
much,
only
yeah.
small weapons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we only need 1 power unit for.
Well, but you can have more than one single shot laser. So if you wanted to have like
10,
6
for instance.
or 10 or something like that, yeah, they would just
So
take up
at-
10 power slots.
So there's no limit to the number of small weapons we can put on our ship.
No,
But we have to be able to.
but then you
power
wouldn't
them.
have anything else. On
And
your
so
ship.
it'll kind of work like FTL, where we need to
Yeah, I was
place
just playing
power into an amount of weapons,
Yeah.
and that's the amount of weapons. So we could like have all this shit on our ship,
Mhm.
but when we get into combat, we turn our scanner off because there's no reason for us to
Yeah.
detect life
Yeah.
forms,
Yeah.
and then we just bust
If
it
somebody-
all into our blasters.
So let's say you had all your power slots used, and you did have some random extra crap laying around that wasn't turned on. If somebody accidentally then turned on those items, but you
Mhm.
now don't have the battery slots, you fry the batteries,
We'll lose.
or I would
yeah.
roll to see if the batteries fry, and
So
then
it says we
go
have
down
medium
to
fucking
shields.
range,
Yeah.
Huh?
Our medium shields have 100 health, but under medium shields it is 1 to 500 with 4 to 8 power units.
So medium shields can be anywhere between whatever that number is. I can't find it off the top of my head. Where is it? Where are you numbers?
For Darwin.
Up.
Was it
I
up
don't
or
know what
down?
he's looking for.
It's up.
Wait, what are we looking for?
I get up, and nothing gets Todd down.
Shields.
Oh, there we are. Shields. Okay.
Ship
So,
hull
yeah.
and shield size.
So what did I say? Medium for that ship.
Yeah, medium with
Yeah.
100 after it.
Yeah,
But then
so
in the
that
medium
means
section,
it starts with the 100 shield. So that would be 4 power units. So the default for the ship is the 100 size shield for 4 power units.
so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Can
or
we-
1, 2, 3, 4, 500 shield, depending on how much power we put into it.
No, I'm saying you'd have to get a different shield for like
Oh, okay.
a 500 shield or a 400
We
shield.
need an M class 500
Yeah.
to get any
But,
power unit
uh,
500 point
while
shield.
we
Yeah.
have the 100 power medium 4 power unit shield,
Uh-huh.
We just
can
need,
we decide to drop it down to 1 power unit to put more power into something else so we only have 20 shields?
Yeah, you could say you wanted to drop
Just
it.
to
So
make
for
sure we have that power
yeah,
fluctuation.
yeah,
we
yeah.
can- okay.
Yeah. So if you're like, we only need front shields, so let's just do 2 power units and put 50 shield up front.
How are we doing
You
hit
could do that.
points?
Hit points for what?
our characters.
Your characters?
Are they racial or are they class?
I thought it was in the classes, but I might not have put it there.
I don't believe
I
so.
do
It is
think
not.
so.
Okay. Then I'm going to go with a...
D4.
I was going to say D10.
10 for everybody except for the TAC officer who gets a 12 because he's combat
Sure.
oriented.
Yeah, let's go with that.
In your faces. And we get to take max at first level, of course.
Yeah.
So 10 it is.
Keep losing my pencil.
And Phil, we decided since we're robots,
He's not
we get
here.
+1 AC.
He disappeared.
Yes, you did. All right,
Yeah,
sweet.
He said that. I didn't say
Yeah,
that.
so did I. Cool. I'm made out of metal.
It could be weak, flimsy metal.
I mean, it's still but stronger than flesh.
Really? I
Is
don't
it?
think
Aluminum?
yeah.
The riddle of steel
tin
is that
foils.
flesh is
Tin
stronger,
foils.
says Dennis.
That's what airplanes are made out of.
Yeah, can you
Aluminum?
punch an airplane?
Aluminum?
Yes.
I mean, I can punch an airplane.
yes, you can.
Anybody
Till it
can
breaks?
Yes.
Well,
Would it be easier or harder than punching a human till it breaks?
Well, one
Easier.
You're fighting the metal on the outside, and then the other you're fighting the flesh and the bones,
Yeah.
the tendons. So it's kind of different.
punch tendies.
I mean, planes have bones too. Kind of.
Not really bones, but maybe
Our
structure.
blacksmith
Sure.
patron Bean says lumen is stronger than
Yeah.
flesh. Checkmate, Dennis. So I get +1 to AC.
When I say aluminum,
No.
I'm talking like beer can aluminum.
Tinfoil.
Real thin. It's just
Is it-
covering
our,
your
our
insides.
spaceship is made out of beer cans?
No,
No.
we don't have an airplane. We don't care
We're
about
not talking about the ship.
wind resistance,
You're
or
talking
our ship could look like fucking
Yeah.
anything.
Tristan, that's your goal right now since, the world has ended. You, for patrons, are going to make beer can spaceships. There's the spaceship. Figure out how to make it in your beer cans. Drink enough until you have enough.
I mean, I think with pliers and metal cutters, that's probably doable.
I'm sure it
Yeah.
is.
Because look, I mean, there's at the bottom, the center, there's a cylinder, and then you flatten it out for the wings, and then just like weld it together or whatever with cuts. And that, yeah, that's totally doable.
Sick Method says, can you punch an airplane? The important questions answered here at Botched
Botched
Podcast.
And yes, you can really mess one up. Captain
Rocks
Hygiene.
fall, you die.
Thank
Hey,
you.
rocks fall into my glass and I don't die, so life works. Life finds
mean,
a way, sir.
Get.
Life finds a way.
All right, so
I didn't know that Captain Hygiene was a pilot.
do we get
We do have
armor?
a patron. You don't start with any.
Beer
does-
can made out of flesh.
Yeah. So I've strapped beer cans to myself. What kind of armor bonus do I get?
Flesh can?
How many beer cans?
Well, I'm powered by alcohol, so
How many beer
probably a
cans
lot.
thick?
It's kind of like scale mail made of beer cans, double layer,
With that, I would say a half AC.
You get nothing.
Half.
rounding up.
Half.
Excellent. I get my +1.
You get nothing.
Flesh can.
You get
Zero.
nothing, and you'll like it.
You s- That's horrifying.
On our ship, what kind of equipment is available? So there's bioscanners, medical scanners, teleportations, and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have on our ship?
That's what. Yeah.
All those things?
Let me
Everything.
see here.
Yeah, he just said it. You all heard it.
Pull it back out
Yes.
again.
Woohoo!
How you to do
All right. I need to know everything that I missed.
Nothing.
Okay, good.
We
We,
punch
uh,
airplanes, and life's good.
We discussed punching airplanes.
Okay, good.
If I were to use a medical scanner, is there a roll? Like, would that be like a?
Yeah, it'd be a medicine check to you properly
Or
use the tool. or
Would that
whatever.
be? That would be medicine, not medical engineering. 'Cause medical engineering.
medical engineering is to
production.
build shit?
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Just checking. Might as well write that down.
I would say for the equipment that's listed in here, your ship will have most things except for the jetpack. the holographic projector,
No.
the
I want
droid
that.
assistant, and the hacking device. It would have everything else, just standard on your ship.
All right.
Space
So
suit.
I fly the ship.
I mean, yeah.
You tell the person who flies the ship where to fly.
I make both decisions.
How many? What is our crew complement? Is it just us, or are we?
5.
No,
we
they're-
are the leading officers.
You're the leading off. On the bridge,
Okay.
it's just you guys.
No.
So we're
In
the
the
main,
rest of the
we're
ship,
the named
there's a bunch of-
characters.
yeah.
Other than like
No, we're gonna get names for all the characters that we run into.
what color
Okay,
shirt
yes.
are the other characters wearing?
a bunch of them.
Different colors.
Anything but what Wesley Crusher wore in the beginning of Star
What
Trek
the teal
Enterprise.
fucking shit?
A
Which was
gray
no.
color?
The
Was it
gray
gray?
sweater that had
Oh, right.
all three of the different Federation officer colors on it intertwined, because that was his official uniform.
That's terrible.
That was Federation uniform.
Oh, okay.
Awful.
Awful.
That was pretty bad.
Fucking
Are
awful.
there-
And I knew immediately what it was. It was like, oh, it's because he's gray, so he's formless. And then there's the three colors of what he could be when he becomes an officer.
Okay. Sure. That's the standard. Change all your colors. We're doing that one.
All right. We're all gray
all
with
gray
multicolors.
shirts.
So we can see where
All
your
right.
potential
I'm
will
mauve.
end up.
Fuck you.
That's
Mauve.
the plan.
I'm
And that's how Botched
the
ends.
color of whatever
Not with a
tap
whimper, but
water
with a
that
wine.
Phil's drinking.
This is real water now.
Oh.
Oh, did you
Well
get it?
water.
Are you drinking well
I
water now?
dunked it out of the toilet.
This is vodka.
It's good old fashioned.
The toilet water is the filtered water.
Or what does that even say?
Oh, I am M4C1
Mr. Clunky?
UN. It's McClunky
McClunky.
All right.
All right.
or
McClunky.
M4C1.
McClunky.
Is that like McCluskey?
Nope,
It is now.
Kyle McClunky.
Tell 'em what time it is, McClunky.
I don't have a voice yet,
Okay,
so
it's fair.
put chat back up.
Nobody
Oh,
does.
Yeah. Sorry. Whoops.
Nobody has a voice.
Do we want to take a break, or do we
I
want
was going to take a
to?
quick smoke break.
Sure. So
Yeah, let's take a.
Yeah, we're gonna take a
5-10
minute
minutes.
break, and then we'll be right back. So hold on one second. I'm just gonna.
That Rook 42017 is so hot.
So hot.
Wait, are we live?
Oh,
Yeah, we're so live right now, and he is so
liver than you know.
2 gone.
Yeah, we cut our
3
dead
to
weight.
go. That's right.
Now auditioning for 2 spaces on Botched Podcast.
Captain Hygiene slowly picking us off 1 at a time, or 2 at a time, whichever. Yar.
Man,
Who's Rook again?
it's fucking John.
Weitzel?
It's Weitzel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Friend of the
Oh,
show.
I'm sorry. I don't have everyone's goddamn screen names memorized.
He's been on our
He's,
episodes.
his
The
wife
screen name.
His wife is your personal trainer.
Well, yeah.
Anyway,
So hold on, I got more questions about the sauna. That we
Okay,
spent
sure. Let's talk about
$1,800.
sauna. Yeah.
So does it have sauna
What-
rocks?
Technically, the sauna
no, there's no
costs
steam.
$3,500, but due to things, I only have to pay $1,800.
So, if you were to describe how it heats up, are there like coils or
It's infrared heat, so I think it's coils.
so it's an oven? You bought an
You
oven
bought-
for yourself.
You bought an easy bake oven for yourself.
It's an easy bake oven with Bluetooth. So
you bought a fucking Bluetooth speaker and an easy bake oven with walls
yeah, it's got
for
glass.
$1,800.
Hey, it's made of Canadian cedar, so
What's
high
that even mean?
high quality oven that smells nice.
Does it smell? Yeah, okay.
Apparently,
Can you laser etch botch stuff into it?
probably. I don't see why I couldn't. I know a guy with a laser etcher.
Can we have like an award for the bit commander for
No.
Gets my
the
sauna
year
No.
that they get to come chill out in the sauna with Chunky?
Chunky.
with Chunky. I don't even know when you're getting to come in.
Towels
The sauna.
optional. I
You-
said I'm moving
so
home
you-
for Christmas.
How many of us can fit
Oh,
there?
okay. See, I now 2. I didn't get the 4-person. I don't have the plugs for it. Outlets.
You had to get hair plugged? Oh,
No,
outlet plugs.
They anything above the 2-person has that weird T plug. In the
Okay,
side.
yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Mine doesn't. Just uses a regular outlet.
McClunky.
Man, pouring beer into glasses is dangerous because you drink a lot faster.
3 if you get creative, yes.
Yeah.
Are you going to do
Not if
sauna
Chunky's in there.
streams?
Sauna streams.
Oh my god, can we put a camera in there?
Probably a bad idea to put equipment in there.
It's got Bluetooth, right?
Yes.
Get a Bluetooth mic, plug it into the board, put the board outside the sauna.
But the mic would still be in the sauna.
Yeah. It's your money
Yeah.
that you're wasting, not mine.
I can mail you those extra mics I have.
Yeah, we got all this.
We have a ton
we
of
have
mics.
a ton of mics.
We
that we're
just
not-
burn through them slowly, one after another.
just
as I-
because they're all wet.
it's dry.
John, this is
Well, then,
the idea.
it's just
but
high heat. It says don't. You, that,
so what's Bluetoothing in then?
I don't know. You can put it outside.
Hold on, but you could just put a radio outside the sauna.
I don't have a radio. There's speakers in the sauna.
So then, if they had the technology to get speakers in
Dude,
there,
I'm not a
We could-
saunistician.
oh, I'm sorry. I thought you went to.
And that's why you spent
Sanitarian
$1,800 on a
school.
box
That's
with an oven element.
Well,
in it.
it's probably cheaper than the box I'll get later in life. Pretty sure
Yeah, I mean,
caskets
those
are a lot
are-
more than 1,800.
Depending
need
on
room.
how where you get it from.
You just buy a canoe
If I just
and you
buy
light it on
apple-
fire.
If I get some apple crates
A
and put it together
canoe
Yeah.
in the dining room
in
next to the sauna,
in the middle of
In
the
the
pond.
sauna.
we're putting a lazy river in there.
We're gonna do a sauna stream.
All of us.
That sounds.
Ooh,
in the
I have a good
super
idea for
entertaining.
like a post-stream thing that we might want to. I don't know if we should talk about it on stream.
Yeah, we can talk about it on stream. I was gonna talk about doing Patreon episodes. So
Sure.
Okay.
We're not doing them anymore.
Fuck you. No.
fuck you. Hey, fuck you. So what are you thinking about post streams?
Post-stream, I was thinking that maybe every once in a while we could do like a short clip of Space Vikings, just
Clip.
live and uncut,
Like a
15
10 minute
minutes
15 minute-
post-credit, an
Fuck
ongoing
around.
saga of where they are now.
Space Viking shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Short
Real
Vikings.
shorts.
Space Viking Kataz or something like that. I don't know.
Space Viking Kataz.
Yeah, that's off of Space Catats.
Called them yorts.
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 Jorts because they're. We would wear jorts. I don't know.
Jorts.
I don't know if I want to do it, but it would be interesting.
I remember Yertle. It's pretty easy to
Yeah.
fall back into Yertle.
So
Because he's so cavernous.
And there's a lot of space in that shell. And the ass.
we could stream patron episodes
Uh-huh.
to
Uh-huh.
YouTube because they do private streams through YouTube.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So we could make that the $10 level to be able to join the live, since that's our video level, right?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
No, our video level's 15.
What's at 10?
You get to create shit for the show.
That's right.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
Yes.
Please, no one do that.
Sick Methods thinks Phil is 6'9" and nothing will change his mind. Would a
It rhymes.
He is.
yardstick?
It's true.
I'm more like 5'9", and
You're like 5'10", man.
I certainly am not. And I'm pretty sure the 5'9's a stretch.
5'9 3/4.
Yeah. It's a
Ow.
raging 3/4.
You Mr. 5x5.
Yeah. That's Senator 5x5 to you, sir.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out if there was some way we could still do something on Twitch on Tuesdays to keep with the schedule, but I guess there's not really any way to do that.
I mean, you could do
the Patreon
reruns,
stuff.
right?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Could do
I know
reruns.
that. I know that other shows do their Patreon
Reruns.
stuff on Twitch, but
Yeah,
I think if people are paying for it, I
Yeah.
don't want to put it out in public.
that's true.
But there is a
Yeah.
way to do private. Like we could do it, but then maybe just make it for the $5 level, so anybody in the Discord could watch the
He
uncut.
gets a link in the Discord.
Yeah, well, I would just post a link in the Discord every
dig
Patreon
it.
episode.
Sure. I mean, that's fine. How much harder is it to stream from YouTube? Like, it's just
I think
swap
you
it
just
around?
you swap the priorities.
Swap it. Okay.
Yeah, you just punch the stream key in.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I have no problem with that. And then if you guys want to do the Space Viking thing at the end of it, that's cool as well.
Yeah, maybe like once a month at an undisclosed section of the, like, not necessarily every third Tuesday or something, but once a month we
Yeah,
have.
you don't tell anybody, even us
No.
on stream,
By the way, we're doing Space Vikings now.
and go.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
I would imagine that I would be forcing you guys to drink first because that's when it's the best.
I don't have any alcohol.
We have to do it from home.
Except for
then.
that
Yeah.
Smirnoff Ice that Morgan keeps buying me.
Why is she buying you
I don't
Smirnoff
know.
Ices?
She only buys me the blackberry blueberry.
Are they upstairs?
There's one in the fridge.
Is it her way of like?
Can chug one.
It's
why-
Phil.
what's
How
the point
many of
doing
them?
One alcohol.
Well, I don't know. I did get a little drunk in my work mocktail hour last week, though, from drinking the entire Smirnoff really quickly.
Did you say work mocktail hour?
Mocktail hour. You get on
I'm
Zoom and
ashamed
everybody drinks.
to know you.
That's
I got
terrible.
drunk at the mocktail. by drinking
Mocktail.
One Smirnoff.
It's a whole can. It's a big
What,
can.
Oh, a whole can.
It's
say
a
wow.
tall
Mocktail?
can. It's a tall
lot.
can at 8%.
You call it a Vocktail hour?
Happy
That's what they call
birthday! I got you this.
Because it's a video.
God has
cocktail hour.
iced you, bro. Chug it.
Ugh.
You
Good
want
luck
to drink
chugging
this?
it.
God
Not
has iced
going
you.
to chug this
I wouldn't.
Smirnoff Ice Smash.
It'll hurt a lot.
can't
Blue
be friends if you
raspberry
don't chug it.
and blackberry. Well, then friendship ended with Tristan.
Bean asks,
I'm friends with Phil now.
so are the streams going to show like 3 standard episodes? No. We only do 2 episodes at a time.
Unless,
Unless we feel like doing
well,
3
no,
episodes
unless
in a
we
night.
get behind on our.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If we get
Yeah.
behind, then we have to.
Maybe.
Or if this is extremely successful.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty terrible.
That's
Oh,
pretty.
yeah,
I told you it's not great.
You want
and
to
I
hear
like
something
sweet stuff.
fucked
I
up?
don't know if I like that one.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I do. but
Yes.
Tony P. Henderson was in chat for like
Ah.
5 minutes. He said hi.
That's what
He
always
got
does.
off and started his own just chatting Twitch stream.
well, don't tell people they're going to leave and go to his stream.
No, I'm telling them specifically not to.
Oh my God, it's 8%
Well, don't be
alcohol.
aggressive.
Yeah. You didn't give them money, so they'd be nice to you. Did anyone else see that little controversy of the Twitch streamer that literally shamed everyone in her chat that wasn't donating $5 right now to her?
Jesus.
Really?
She was just like, "It's $5. Maybe you should get a job if you can't."
What?
Now, yeah, they're like,
Oh,
the
that's
time
awesome.
you're spending watching me stream, you could be doing something more productive.
See, I would like to
And then everyone left.
then show
Well-
her the mirror of how hilarious the irony is that why doesn't she
So-
just get it?
You can look
Yeah.
at the graph of her Twitch followers. They jumped up 89,000 a month prior and then dropped that same amount that day, which everyone's like, oh, she just bought 89,000 bots, is what she did. But then 89,000 real people went, nope, and then left.
Bye, future skeleton.
See you, Mike.
Future Scout Dad.
He's gonna go hang out
Gonna
with Tony
hang out.
P. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bit. Black Harry says I usually only watch streams while at work.
Yeah, he does do that. He listens to streams. He doesn't watch them.
So, have you guys thought of character names and voices?
I got a name.
What's your name, John?
My name's John.
Cool.
Austin, what's yours?
No, the name for my
Race.
character is Arcturus.
What's your race?
I'm actually doing
Arcturus, like the star.
Oh yes, because you are the.
Because I am a Star Lord.
You're a starman, waiting in the sky.
I'm an Edge Lord.
Oh, I hope the Todd is gonna hate you.
I'm sorry. What's your name?
Edge Lord.
Oh, excellent.
Arcturus.
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 Arcturus. I need a list of names.
Wait,
so
is
that
it
I can tell you
Edgelord
names.
Arcturus or is it Arcturus Edgelord?
It's Arcturus the Edge Lord.
Oh, okay.
His
Wait,
name
so
is
like-
Arcturus. We just call him an
Esquire.
edgelord.
It's Arcturus D.
Duh, Edgelord.
No, just D Edgelord.
D Edgelord. Got it.
The
Writing this down.
Edgelord.
Oh, like
D,
vampire
D
hunter
apostrophe.
Yeah.
D. Do you wear fedoras?
Everywhere.
It's the only
For
thing
gloves,
Do you
shoulder
perhaps
pads.
mock
Elbow pads.
men who were, while we were, drinking, you were studying the blade. While we were partying, you were mastering your chi.
Yeah.
And now that the barbarians that are space gates, we dare come to you for help.
I That's pretty
Are
much
you
sums it
also
up.
into red pilling? And are you an incel?
Steve's
I don't see
review
why
with the
not.
incels was great.
Oh yeah,
it's really
that's
good.
fucking
If
awesome.
anybody in chat has not watched He Who Is Steve's review of Resident Evil 3, just have yourself
Or
a nice
any
couple
any
minutes.
game review that Steve has been doing
True.
has been
Yeah,
incredible.
well,
Yeah,
head
they
over to
really
our
good.
Twitter. We retweeted it like yesterday or
Yeah.
something. Check it out.
But it's fantastic.
And
We
Steve,
all
feel free
have-
to put a link in the
Yeah.
chat right now.
We all have really big crushes on Steve.
It's true.
Hey, I'm the only one who slept with him.
Oh,
That is true. They did. They did ride together.
I don't feel special.
And we slept in. We had an amazing night in New Orleans together.
a magical night in New
Magical
Orleans.
night. I'll never forget it.
That sounds like
It's
a
long
Patreon episode.
Yeah.
We swapped beignets back and forth.
we all play as we play as people that are in the hotel rooms around Steve and Tristan's and have to try and survive the night.
But that's the thing. We're gonna have Steve back for that, right? And those two will just record their own thing, and then we'll play it, and we have to react to what's going on.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Arcturus,
Yeah.
the sun man,
Austin,
who
you
if
don't have
I
a name
was
yet?
a flesh being, I'd be worried about radiation poisoning, but I'm not, so I'm fine.
He's got a suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wears a suit.
well, yeah, you have to if you're gonna wear a fedora everywhere.
Yeah. You, Austin, does your character have a name yet?
Not yet.
yet, got
I'm
it.
thinking something just basically normal.
And you're the medical officer, right?
Yes.
Medical officer.
I don't know what direction I want to go with. I kind of like the idea of a Bones like character, like always nipping at a shot of whiskey and just kind of tired with life, even though he shouldn't be. At
That's
like
every character you
What,
always
like
23.
play.
Like
Yeah, I know,
It's
but I kind of
Dashel.
want to do something different. Because I also was like, oh,
So you're a lady?
Emily Deschanel.
No.
Is that who you are? Your bones?
That's where I went.
See, that's where my mind went when you said a bones-like
Oh.
character.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
from the
because-
TV show?
See, I guess. Did you go that Bones, or did you go the Bones I was thinking? with Star
I was
Trek?
thinking about the line he says about his wife leaving him nothing but his
At
bones.
least I got me Bones. That's
Yeah.
it's Bones.
You could be a bone collector.
A bone collector.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a new TV show coming.
That's-
to Fox.
that's every
ship of
character.
serial
It's
killers.
already
Here
been
we
done
go.
in Harmon Quest.
John, what?
You mean the Dick Tracer's been taken too?
Yes. What?
what job are you fulfilling on the ship?
Communications officer.
But he doesn't want to talk to anybody.
That's fair. I mean, it's normal John.
You're like a social recluse.
Jam their comms.
Jam. Open up comms. I don't want to.
Hail the enemy vessel. Oh,
Yeah, I totally did
that's-
that.
Oh man.
They ignored
Ooh.
us.
Can I like do that later? I just wanted to step out.
I should have a fake neck beard on my helmet.
Fuck, if I'm
Oh,
going to talk to
God.
these people, I'm going to drink.
What is it you say you do here? Boner
Like-
collector.
I have been watching a lot of anime, so like building my character as an anime trope of I want to be the greatest doctor in the universe. And I've done everything in my capacity to do that, except doing really shitty in medical school.
Man, I have
I'm gonna
panic
prove
anxiety.
them wrong.
You're overcoming your something. I don't know.
I don't know.
If we
Disability.
connect
Your
the dick
disability.
vein to the
Tiger
heart.
mother.
Yeah.
No one's ever thought of that.
You're
before.
If we
overcoming
cut
adversity.
the dick vein off and put
Like
it in
not
his heart,
sounding
it'll
like
save him.
sort of sounding like not the main character of a shonen like high school anime, but like their best friend who's like, I will also be just as good as you because that's my goal.
Haha.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ha
Ah, Papa.
ha.
The shoe is on the other foot.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me, senpai.
And what's your name?
He doesn't have a
Austin's
name yet.
I have
He
nothing
doesn't
yet.
have-
I don't
He hasn't
know.
figured that one out yet.
Something basic.
Med.
He's so basic.
My
Sashomaru.
gruff, sad doctor
Sashomaru.
idea. That was basically Samuel Surgeon minus being a psychopath.
I was gonna
Sam
say.
We
Sojiro?
never. Hold on. We never did get a conclusion of Samuel.
He went to
Surgeon.
jail
Well,
for murder
Well-
of many German people.
Yeah, well,
He should have at least like busted out and become. one
Oh
of
my
these
God.
We forgot about.
thank you for the bit, Steve.
Thanks, dude.
oh, thanks.
Steve.
Somebody do a
Oh,
fucking
is
flip.
Steve gonna be the bit commander?
There's no
Will he?
space.
I don't
Steve is
know.
now the
Bit
bit
commander?
commander.
Steve
is the bit commander.
The way you command the
You
bits.
sound like the sidekick character from
Brave Little Toaster.
what is that vampire movie?
Aren't they all sidekicks of each other?
Which vampire movie? There's a lot.
No,
Twilight.
Dracula 3000.
No, they made a
Blackula.
remake of it with Colin. What's his name?
Farrell.
Farrell.
Interview with a vampire.
That's not it. It's not
Queen of the Damned.
30
What
Nights.
we do in the shadows.
No.
Come on, Chet. Help this dumb
Lost
dumb out.
Boys.
It's
No.
some kind of vampire movie, maybe.
Bram
That's been
Stoker's.
remade.
Bram Stoker's.
Let me in.
Bram Stoker.
The original title, it is a Swedish film called Let the Right One In. The American
It's
version
not that one.
is Let Me In. Okay, no, but
that
that's
one's
That's a good movie.
good movie.
Yeah.
The remake, shitty.
Uh,
I mean, not shitty, but compared to the original, not as good.
The one with
Underworld.
Willem Dafoe, and he turns people back into humans.
Nosferatu.
Not that one.
an anti-vampire.
called-
Yeah, it's
Blade.
the world run by vampires.
Vampire
and then
Hunter D.
He turns people
Castlevania.
back
No.
Blade.
human.
No.
Blade.
Blade 2.
Blade
Also
3.
no.
Blade 3. Blade Trinity.
No.
Blade Runner.
Um,
No. Oh,
Roadrunner.
Fright Night.
Fright Night.
You sound like the sidekick character from the original Fright Night.
I've never seen
the
it.
classic,
Yeah.
classic Fright
Shut up.
Night.
I've
Fright
never
Night is
seen
a great
Fright
movie.
Night.
Never seen it. I've never even heard of it.
It's a classic 80s horror movie.
Okay. Oh my God, Captain Hygiene! Thanks
Oh,
for the
thank you.
bits.
You're not the bit boss or bit commander though.
It's all he had left, which is just under.
Oh.
Commander!
That's
Well,
right.
sorry, you're not the bit commander, bro.
You do not command the bit.
Junior Bit Boss.
Junior bit boss. reporting in.
Oh, that's pretty good. Is there anything else we want to discuss or cover?
Mm.
I'm
In
sure.
prep
Our
for
character
season five?
relationships. I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah, who built me and why?
Okay.
And I don't know who built me either.
Yeah.
So someone built both of you. You come from a planet.
He's
I
a
know
solar
my-
flare that got sentient.
Are you
People
just a
are
sentient
created.
light bulb?
Pretty
My-
much.
What's up, T?
My people were just built by someone anywhere. We come in a kit. Why did you build me, Father?
Wait, did one of us build you?
Maybe
no,
it was Ursula.
so both of your particular variations of robots have a factory that still exists, although you don't remember where it is or how to get there, but it does exist. Whereas the Freebs, Freebs murdered everybody at that factory. There's no more factory. Every other
Which
robot
one
creates
can he
this.
have sex with? Steve wants to know.
Which one?
Well, you already slept with one of them.
Yeah.
But that was his human form. Tristan's his dead name.
See, all of them
He
have.
is TODD now.
Yeah.
So does T.
I am nothing
have
but
to hassle?
hydraulic pumps.
Haze.
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 Oh,
Haze
Haze.
is spelled
There's
just like
Z.
purple haze.
Yeah.
H-A-Z-E. Mr. Bean.
Only if he's never met them before. If they were all in like class
And-
together,
And only if they want to become friends.
it's true. Working together does not necessarily mean friends.
Trust me.
We were all in.
Trust me,
And here
we
at
all know.
Botched, we know that.
Yes.
We were all in Robot
Co-workers
House at
at a
Space
nonprofit.
College.
So they put the robot living cassette tape the drunken, the bender, the light bulb, and then the kind of stringy-looking human all in the same place.
We're all part of the same fraternity.
Now, do these guys speak other languages? Or
As a robot, I know a lot of languages.
you probably know binary.
How many
Je
languages?
suis Napoleon.
You gonna sing a little song about Waterloo?
Well, for McClunky,
Yeah.
it depends entirely on what cassette tape he has. Because if he's got like learning French on tape,
what's
I
your,
was-
what's
then
your
he
cassette
speaks
tape?
French.
I was gonna say, right? It could be like an Edith Piaf tape, and
Could be
always
hello.
Yeah.
Bonjour.
Buongiorno. I haven't picked yet. I do have an idea of where I'm going, but I don't want to put it out on stream yet.
No spoilers.
Yeah. So,
So-
based on
The
his
workshop.
cassette tape, he might have a different language. Otherwise, it's just common. The
Trinary.
Jaegers, unless I put it in the sheet itself, I'm gonna.
You did. You
I
said I
did?
know a large variety of languages, but I speak in them slurredly. However, I'm assuming the Bible fish corrects that for me.
Yeah. So you would know
Bible
all
fish.
of
I'm
the.
so glad that took.
Yep.
You would know all the languages of the races that are friends with the coalition. Which I'd have
Nice.
to make a list.
Not
of.
just in the coalition, but friends with, like trade partners.
Maybe ones that they've dealt with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many Muzzy tapes you got, boy? Muzzy? Oh my god! I haven't thought about Muzzy in years.
I don't know what that is.
Wow.
Oh man, they
I'm
were.
sorry, I
That's
don't
a
listen to
deep
hip-hop.
take. That's amazing.
Those were the during Nickelodeon in the '90s. They would do these Muzzy tapes to help children learn languages. And it was
Oh.
like a big fluffy
I remember that
monster.
shit.
Yeah.
Since these guys are artificial beings, do they speak binary?
Not really.
My first job was programming binary load lifters.
I mean, they could probably interpret it, but speak it, probably not.
I mean, how are they programmed then?
Well, no, their programming is binary, but they're like that wouldn't necessarily mean that like they speak out loud in a binary language.
I wouldn't say about
No, hold on. I think
communicate.
Because in Star Trek, there
using-
was a race that spoke
using-
binary.
Oh yeah, the two little
The two
ones.
people,
okay,
yeah.
no, I'm not talking like that.
Oh, okay.
No, would they be able to communicate with another like computer system or an AI?
Mathematically.
They could do it with their like how Data, maybe not Data, but other robots would
Like
be able to
interface with other
communicate.
computers.
What about lore?
So they would be able to basically do that with other sentient robots, but not just any old technology willy nilly. Like I know there are certain races that have that as a racial ability.
So he wouldn't be able to like
Plug his dick into a
connect
computer and
to the ship and get a
Hey.
understanding about what it.
I
feels.
can interface with most computer technology. It's in my racial.
So
Yeah.
you have
Hell
that.
so
yeah.
he can.
Yeah, I can't.
Todd can't because he's
Todd
drunk.
doesn't have the EQ to do
Nope.
that.
No, you're
Nope.
just hammered.
Your levels are turned the wrong direction. So yeah,
It
I
ju-
can.
I just
Okay.
have like the sound of a modem connecting to the internet on dial-up.
That's your robotic tinnitus acting up. Bud.
So yeah.
So yeah, I can interface with most computers.
And then Helios, I forget what the language is for Helios.
Common.
It's just common. Okay.
They speak like wind chimes, which the Bible fish is going to correct because I can't speak like a wind chime.
Got it.
You're not gonna bring your wind chime
You just
with
get
you?
wind chimes.
Yeah.
Just ting, ting,
You know where
No,
has good
no.
wind chimes, man? It's fucking Maine. Maine's got really good
Maine's
wind chime
got some good
business.
wind chimes.
I'm going to bring bamboo wind chimes. That's what I sound like.
Get out of here.
ting, ting, ting.
Wrought iron or nothing.
Rusted from the sea.
Clanking in the
Yeah.
wind.
Yar.
Mine's just uncooked bacon.
There might be a slight crunch in there.
Uncooked
Yeah, if it hangs long enough, might dry out.
inside.
Incel bacon.
Why does my studio smell like rotted meat? Oh, that's my meat chime.
Meat chime.
Oh, the meat chime.
Bing bong.
That's
bong.
the next Patreon.
You gotta
gift
hang
level.
up a meat charm when you sleep to keep away the beef demons.
I was just about to say that. Oh my god.
The beef
yeah, my
demons.
character totally believes in that now.
Oh my god.
Dude,
demons.
beef demons
Beef
are
demons.
completely
Beef
real.
demons,
Well,
man.
demons are real in this universe.
No, but beef demons. They're not demons.
Yeah.
They're beef demons.
What race are you?
I'm a
Human.
spaceborn human.
Okay.
Since we're all
You're a belter.
space communists, do we all eat only like fucking
Pemmican.
No, you can eat whatever you
like
want.
lab grown meat.
No.
And
You can eat whatever.
I'm a robot. Do
There's
I need
farmers.
to eat?
Do you drink? You
Do
plug
I?
yourself in?
yeah, you got to recharge, bro. That sucks.
I mean,
I
if
eat?
you're using a replicator, it's just. I think they even said that on Star Trek, which is it's not technically meat. It's just like molecular level. It's the same as eating meat.
There's like a store of products that
Yeah.
can become anything like biological
A nice
food-wise,
little- yeah.
and then it's a flavor
Something. I don't know
thing.
how Star Trek works.
Yeah, they never really get into that.
You hit the beep
It's-
boop and a burger comes out.
It's a
Boom.
microwave that you make
Boom.
anything,
yeah.
and it creates the
Oh.
bowl
Boom.
too for
Meat.
some reason. Which
It's a
always
dry
blew
heat.
my mind.
God. Said Captain Hygiene.
Replicate.
They want you to make bacon in
I
your
would like-
sauna.
It's not that
20
hot.
I want 20.
Too hot for Mike's, not hot enough for
That
bacon.
means you
Right.
have to slow roast it.
You get with Shanda Panda about making bacon. She makes great bacon.
Dehydrate me, Daddy.
I mean, isn't that what sex is? You're just dehydrating somebody else?
Yet it's so moist.
So moist. You're getting the moisture out of it.
Yeah. You're fucking the moisture out of somebody.
That's right. Get it out of there. Dehydrate
So
it.
instead of a sugar daddy, it's like a salt father.
Salt,
Salt father.
salt bay.
Assault me, father.
Sugar daddy gives.
Salt me, Father,
The
for I have
salt
sinned.
father takes.
Fuck the Bible fish out of me. Salt daddy.
I got a question about how the Bible
I can't
fish
understand
works.
languages anymore.
It's not a thing.
Fuck me so hard that I can't understand language. Oh,
Oh my
shit.
god, fuck me so hard I lose object permanence.
I've been worried about another person's
oh
sex
yeah,
life.
oh yeah.
Can I
you
am
like
about
that?
Genesis
You like
right
that?
now?
I'm gone. Oh, who's getting you now? Yeah.
And this is what you'll get every week here at Twitch.tv.
Tune in every Tuesday for this kind of content.
Oh my
In space.
god.
These physical jokes are the things that we've
That-
been
that-
waiting to do.
But also things that get cut.
Oh
because
yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't fit the
This
fucking
this
stories.
is raw
man.
and uncut, week
Jesus.
after week.
Just like Chunk.
oh, Kilted Pipe Guy. You.
Listening to it at work, but no headphones.
It works at an elementary school.
This show's
That
brought to you by
reminds me of the time I said
Smirnoff, by the
something
way.
vulgar to my friend Connor, because we were talking. We were playing League of Legends, and we were voice chatting, and his girlfriend's like, yada da, and I'm like, oh, something terrible, and she says, what? And I'm like, oh god. And then his mom said, what? Because she was there too, and I was like, oh god.
Oh, my favorite is when Hygiene is listening to the show in his car, and it's nice out, so he has his windows down. And then we talk about donkey fucking while he's at like a red light, and everyone just stares at him.
Oh man.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I've learned not to do that, says Captain Hygiene.
Was it because you listened to John and my torture episode like that?
Everybody,
Probably.
Everyone loves that
everybody
torture episode.
enjoys that torture episode that
It
you
was
have.
so
like people
hard.
on the street.
I've never heard it.
You were
You're
there.
No,
Yeah, he was-
no,
No, I was
no.
out of the room.
We were out of the
Oh,
room.
that's
It was just
right.
that.
Oh my god.
Can someone clip that for me?
Oh man, that episode was fucked
So
up.
fucked
It was
up.
just
What
brutal.
episode number is
That
it?
was
I can-
season
someone
3.
should totally animate that.
Season
End of
3?
season-
It was the end of season 3, so it's
Last
gonna be like the
section,
last
season
3 episodes of season 3.
Yeah, because you're
Okay, I'll go back.
interrogating.
I'll find it.
There's only 6 episodes in that
I-
section, so
I don't know what it's called, but
I'm pretty sure the title has something to do with torture. If I had to guess,
30 plus minutes of torture porn.
it was a lot.
We are sick
Torture.
bastards.
But yet you kept passing your
Hey,
your con
I'm looking to
saves.
get into new types of pornography. So it's fine.
This is how,
We were talking about that outside.
Yeah. This is your gateway into torture porn. Well, that or the guy at Dragon Con who wanted you to beat him, but
Oh my god,
whips.
that was such a good and weird night.
whip me.
I feel like I really connected with him.
You connected.
You did.
Well, you connected twice out of the 5 times.
Yeah,
Probably
he
shouldn't
didn't make a
have put
noise. So kudos to him.
That, hey, probably shouldn't have put the glass on the end of the whip, but whatever.
That was our first year.
It was.
Yeah.
You guys were wasted, and then I couldn't find you.
Oh, Phil was extra.
And then you
wasted?
still got home before
I'm
me
gonna
somehow.
I'm gonna post that picture. Of
You
you.
son of a bitch. Wait till we go live. Yeah. Yeah,
I feel like that could be like an emoji for
it
us.
doesn't look like
When was the GIMP? That was season 2, or that was Dragon Con, second.
The year before you came, unfortunately, Bean.
Yeah.
Now they were just hoo cows all over the place.
But
cows?
I don't think Dragon Con's happening anymore because the city of Atlanta passed something on Monday about large groups. So
Yeah.
Well,
so
yeah.
we fucked. But
We're not
we can do
fucked
something
because-
we can do
No.
live.
we're going to do it here. I mean,
Yeah.
look, everybody who's in chat or listening to the podcast later, even if Dragon Con does get canceled, we're still going to do a Dragon Con show, and we'll do it
A
right
special
here.
live show.
Just
Yeah.
do the
Yeah.
entire podcast track here. Just do panel after panel about whatever we can randomly
But
Yeah,
it's
think
just
Jesus.
us
Yeah,
playing
just us.
the other people
So
that
what-
would be on the podcast.
Hold on, we'll
Wants
get
to
the
be Charles.
topics that they were going to talk about, and then Botch will run all of it. It makes
Yeah.
perfect sense. I know everything about being a black nerd in the world. I think I can cover that pretty well as a straight white male.
Yeah.
Yeah. Austin, you look like you have
Oh,
some.
I'll
Getting-
do the Pokemon one.
Okay, good.
But I'm going to talk about Digimon without any research.
Tamagotchi.
I mean, Tristan was on the Pokemon podcast.
Is there a worse one?
Yeah.
Then Tamagotchi?
Yeah.
Everybody
No,
came
it's
up
a
there
first.
Habbo
and battled me.
Hotel.
and someone was like, this team I put together to fight is special. I'll tell you why afterwards. And then she beat me, and she was like, these are all the worst stat Pokemons that I could find. So
you
sad.
do Gettysburg Con. It's called Link Con.
And it
We already
fucking
have one, and
sucks.
it sucks.
It's over. They're not
It
doing
doesn't
it again.
suck. It's just run by somebody, and they don't have experience running a con, so they'll get experience by running a con.
They're not.
No, they're
'cause
done.
They said they're
Canceled
not
it.
doing it again. Ever
Are they
again.
canceled?
Yeah.
I mean,
No, they
probably very
canceled before
expensive.
the world ended.
Well, now they can blame it on the world ending.
Yeah.
We can still do Family
We-
Feud against Adventure Inc.
we can.
online.
Yeah, we need to get the belt back from those fucking idiots.
Wait, we didn't win the belt?
Are they going
No.
to ship
No.
I don't really remember that.
We lost hard because Scotty.
No. We lost hard because of Chris Wisdom.
it? Yeah,
Scott-
thanks, Chris.
Scott
Yeah,
Moore.
let's
Because he was
put
judging
the
which
blame where it
answers went
deserves.
which way.
Yeah,
and he
but
always went
Chris-
no for ours
Chris-
and yes for theirs.
Chris Wisdom threw up a terrible
On
answer.
stage?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
yeah, he blew it for everybody.
he did. Oh, look, there
We
he
were
is.
supposed to bomb anyway. You know, to make
Well,
it
yeah.
good. So
That means we're going to have
maybe
to
we just did the right thing.
we're going to have to convince all of Adventure Inc. to
I wanted to
buy
win.
hemp for locos.
Yeah, we didn't want to.
Just in
I didn't want
case.
to drink that hot hemp for loco.
Hot.
Hot.
Like, not even lukewarm, just hot.
It was
Hot.
great.
We
Right.
microwaved
It was
it.
I was
very
in a
bad.
car in Atlanta for like 5 days straight. It was hot,
So hot.
scalding.
Well, plus
It was
I had purchased it
aging.
like months beforehand, so it was aged well.
Well, and they were almost expired too, if I can remember correctly.
They were aged. However, I did pour some of one down the sink once, and it left a viscous residue that I then had to use.
Oh, that's alive. You just murdered a civilization in your sink.
good?
I
That-
like
the-
that,
that
you use it to
civilization-
clean your pipes out.
Yeah,
I
Right?
think that's what I actually
in more
did.
than one way.
So for all you maybe drinking Tito's during COVID time or like something
You
else,
are right there.
I would
That's perfect.
really like to recommend this delicious vodka. Phil likes it a lot too.
Bring
What
it
is
down
it?
a little bit.
Bring
you
it
dumb
down.
dumb.
Bring it
There
down.
you
There we go. You can find these handles in your local liquor store for probably like $20, and they're really delicious.
No, that looks like luxury polish.
It's Polish luxury,
Oh.
as it turns out.
Mm.
Oh. So
And it's delicious.
to get back to the character building.
Oh yeah, I
um,
forgot about that. Sorry.
did we all go to Coalition Academy together? Did any of us like join later? Do we do like
Also, you guys didn't decide what's going on your ship yet. Either.
yeah?
But also, like,
Yeah, we got time to think about that.
A week.
I guess I was built the
Yeah.
same week that they go into the academy.
Well, no. So you were built however many years ago up to your.
So why wouldn't I have joined the academy right away if I was standard
he
and ready to
built-
go? So I because
weren't
I don't
built-
age.
in, like, it wasn't, that factory's not on Earth, so you had to travel through space to get to
Okay.
the Coalition. So whatever
is that where the
adventures you go
Coalition is? Earth.
to. The headquarters are Earth, same as the Federation from Star Trek.
Okay.
Okay.
So you had to
And
get there.
We all went to space college.
How fast is our warp drive?
It's fast.
Enough.
Can
It's
we
like-
get more than that?
I don't
like
know. It
2.
says speed low.
It's about 2. Maybe,
Oh, we have speed high in our ship.
maybe 4.
Oh,
Huh. What kind of units are those?
It
Yeah.
does. It actually has units,
It does.
Yeah.
I just
but
don't
we
know
don't
the-
use a grid, so it don't matter.
pretty much.
Yeah.
It's
I will describe it.
And I'm
astronomical.
also
units.
really happy not to use a grid because man, that would take so long.
We would
that'd
we
be
would get a
com-
third camera, hang it from the ceiling, and point down the table.
And then we would
A
fight over
third
it.
camera?
Yeah.
You'd need 3 cameras.
We need a third.
No. 3
I
more
count
cameras.
One.
4 in
third
here
camera.
already?
2.
3 more cameras. One
And
for
they're
each-
cheap right now.
one
So
for each axis.
They don't exist right now.
no, they exist. They don't
They're
pop
gone.
out of it. No,
Cameras?
they're
They're
still
gone.
there.
Cameras?
I have one.
What?
What?
They exist.
No.
I'm looking at one right now.
Birds don't exist.
In stores.
What stores?
All
Okay.
D's.
Aldi's? They don't exist in Aldi's.
Yeah,
nuts.
You know what?
Yeah,
You
they
are
probably-
correct.
They probably
All these
do.
nuts. All these nuts. No.
All these nuts.
Right? I mean,
mean,
was
they-
were these robots built on Earth, or are they
No.
like
Like a space station
Maybe.
randomly out in space.
that originated from Earth? Or?
Mm-mm. Nope.
So all of his races went from one space station.
It's a
And I'm from a
factory.
different
What
one.
space station is that called?
They
He
don't
doesn't
know.
remember.
You said we knew where we were manufactured, though.
You knew you were manufactured in a factory.
Wait, so
in
the
space.
universe has no idea where these guys are from?
They don't even know
No,
where they're
the
from.
company that makes them keeps it a secret.
Well, that's going to be my.
Trade secret.
Hold on. Are they the
Driving-
bad guys?
You can be the bad guys.
No. Is the people, the corporation that is building robots secretly, are they going to be the end boss of the
Why
season?
would I tell you that?
I'm just trying
No,
to get
Steve.
information.
We
I
only
feel
need
like
to bring
they're-
the jobs back because people don't have money in this universe. You're not getting it. You just do what needs to be done or whatever you want to do. So we're the driven people of the universe, and then everyone else is just eating fucking mushrooms and drinking beer. Like I probably would if I didn't have to work.
I feel like what he was saying is that they're like keeping it secret, like a trade secret.
Yeah.
So you can't just go to that space station and watch their manufacturing process.
Yeah.
Because the company is open about the Jaeger program being out
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
They're just not.
Yeah, they don't disclose where they
go
do it.
there.
Or who
Just those-
purchased what?
I'm from
with
Utah.
not money.
Okay, you're pretty sure the factory's in Utah somewhere.
What?
No,
the
no,
Nebula?
no, not. Yeah, the Nebula, Utah.
Okay.
Well, that would be just McClunky, right?
Right next to the Murtaugh Nebula.
M4.
Damn it, you beat me to it. I was trying
And
to
the
work it in
Riggs
there.
Nebula. And the Seashells Nebula.
Fire stick.
Fire sticks.
And the Fire Stick Nebula.
Did somebody Kurt was it in our chat posted a link where he's gonna have like pet court with Gary Busey as the judge?
Hold on, what?
Yeah.
Is that
yeah.
a thing?
Yes, that's a thing. Just like apparently Nicolas Cage is gonna be the Tiger King in
Yeah,
a
in a
series.
I did see
TV
that.
series.
Huh?
In a TV series.
Like a scripted TV series.
Why
Yeah.
would anyone want to
But
watch
That's
hold
real.
on, hold on. But
I don't
let's get
know.
back to Pet Court.
Yeah, Pet Court.
Yeah, it's like
Pet
night
related
court, but pets.
things.
who's doing the defending for the pets?
Other pets.
No, I bet it's
Fluffy.
like I bet it's
Pet-
like owner and
paternities.
owner.
Seashells and fire sticks.
Oh,
could be
you think,
like-
you think that it's two? Oh, okay, so it's not
One dog assaults another dog. Now those owners and their dogs go to court, and Gary Busey deals with them, and there's no real lawyer.
And I was believing that it was the owner versus the pet.
oh,
bit
wait,
me.
you chewed my favorite pair of slippers, and I cannot forgive you. What do you have to say about that,
Excuse me, let me
Uncle Fluffers?
Guilty.
let me talk to my client real quick.
Shut your fickle fucking face, Uncle Fluffers.
Uncle Fluffer.
I don't know.
Guilty.
You're a loafer biting bastard, Uncle Fluffers.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Make them into seashells.
Make
Uh,
me
I thought you were
seashells.
shit. I thought you were referencing the Batman episode where the Two-Face becomes Justice.
You talking to
Anyway.
your microphone? I can't even hear myself in my headphones. So
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
if you can hear me
Justice.
at all,
What?
then
I only hear
you're doing
myself a
better
little
than I
bit.
am.
I hear everyone else just fine. I don't hear myself.
Something.
Yeah, I
very
hear it a little bit
barely.
now.
Oh,
there you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to mess with mine.
Quit,
Something.
quit playing with them knobs.
Something. Oh God, now everything.
Animal trials were a real thing, and I think that's metal as hell. Steve, you're stupid.
You can't talk to a commander like that.
And that's our law enforcement.
Must be proven in a court.
It's a court of paw, thank you, Steve.
Well,
What's that show?
I'm gonna drink a quart of Paul's.
Wait, I mean, unless the lawyers are goats.
I wanted to have a coconut on his next to his
Goatman,
gavel
Goatman,
with a
Goatman.
face on it, and he just talks to it, and he's like calls it the bailiff. That's what I want to happen.
No, it's a bay leaf. He talks to a
leaf.
bay leaf.
What's that, bailiff? What'd you say? You're
Oh.
funny,
Guilty.
bailiff. Guilty.
Guilty.
Death penalty.
Put that dog to death.
Yes, but Bully Goosey.
This is small claims court, sir.
He
Death.
just
penalty is
puts
death.
on a helmet with horns.
Well, it's a small dog.
Hold your dog up. Just hold it up.
Hold your dog up. And he gets a 50-foot running
So
start.
he gores it.
But he gores the owner as well. Just gets
Justice has been
justice has been served.
It's God's way.
fatality.
Fatality. Busey wins.
Flawless Goosey.
Busality.
Paulus victory.
Busality.
Oh, fuck. What else do we have to
I
cover?
think we're going to do a Patreon episode.
Every time we get onto a
Busey
subject,
court.
we then
Just veer right off.
go somewhere else.
Next month on Patreon. Pets go to court.
Mr. Fluffers.
Squawk.
Mr. Busey, this is guilty. Look at his face. He's guilty.
Roll credits.
Roll credits.
Roll credits. Just fill the other 29 minutes with ads. It's fine. Busey has spoken.
Honorable Judge Busey.
That's right. Honorable Busey.
So, do we have our own quarters on the ship?
Yeah. Everyone's got their own room.
Do we have enough to do laundry?
What? No, there's no money. You just do laundry, buddy.
Who pays
Does
for the
not
water?
compute.
It just makes water.
Do I need to
It's
eat?
a replicator. Yeah. Or wait, what are you, Helios?
Yeah, it doesn't say I don't, but I'm just a crystal. I don't understand. I don't know
You're
what I
a
would
living
ingest.
crystal person? I would say you would probably eat crystals
Okay.
or heat or some sort of radiation.
Hey, rocks.
To
Like
convert
bucks.
helium
I just-
into hydrogen,
I
hydrogen
just-
into helium.
I just stand on the outside of the ship.
He just eats rock candy,
you
guys.
turn on a bunch of different spectrum lights in front of you and just sit there and just like, oh yeah.
Oh, I forgot my Easy Bake Oven has spectrotherapy, so it's got 6 different colored lights in it.
Wow.
Ooh.
You can get ping pong balls, cut them in half, put them on your eyes,
Yeah,
and then
I got ping pong
you
balls.
got
on my eyes.
look weird.
And you look
Yeah.
weird.
I
Yeah.
like to think that
And you can pay
your
attention in
roommate
class.
your roommate would just come home and slow walk by that and look at you full grin with ping pong balls.
Hey, look
in
at me,
his
I'm an idiot. How you doing?
Oh,
Takes $1,800 to be this stupid.
she gonna use it too?
I believe so.
Oh boy.
So was it a joint purchase?
No.
So put it in
No,
your
you should
room.
charge her.
Why would I charge her? It's 14 cents a day or an hour. 14.
Yeah,
No,
I mean
a day
14 cents.
that's how we get
A
the
day.
the
or
free.
an hour. No, it's an
Ice
hour.
Bros.
14 cents an hour to run it.
I hate that you've done that math.
I didn't. They told me on the phone.
Oh wow.
So it
you
must be
trust
true.
That's a
them?
selling point?
It's a sauna
I'm
salesman.
sorry. Do you trust them?
She's a saunistician, which means she's
Who?
trusted. The saunistician lady.
What's her name?
Her name was Bree.
Where have you seen her credentials?
Yeah, she had a certificate in a
Uh-huh.
vase.
Yeah.
In a vase.
Face.
Yeah, come on.
It was a bong.
It was a
Thank you very much.
No
But-
man, it costs 14 cents.
Saunisticians
a
don't
day,
use
man.
frames. They use vases. Vases.
Yeah, that's what my degree's in.
Vases.
My dad owns a
saunistician.
sauna dealership, man.
I'm a saunistician because sauna is a Latin word
For hot.
For heat.
for hot room.
For hot room.
For hot
But
oven.
this one's a dry hot room.
Wait, did
Not
I
a
say
wet
hot
hot.
dude or hot room?
Gotta be
Yes.
both, man.
Whatever.
If you use that sauna, there'll be a hot dude in that hot room.
2020.
His
There
name.
should
Anything's
physical
possible.
distancing means there should be no dudes in the room with you.
Yeah.
Hey, fatty, you want to lose weight by just sitting around getting hot?
Do I ever?
Get hot by
Do
getting
I got a
hot.
room for you?
That's actually how you lose weight.
Hi, I'm South Sonnington.
You get
here
stuck
at
in it.
South Sonnington Emporium.
You get stuck in it and you can't get back out, so you lose weight so you can
You
get out.
starve to death.
Well, not
You
to
just
death.
lose all your water weight. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
It's replenishable.
You got your
You're
loose flaps, then you're like a
70%
flying
water,
squirrel.
man. I'm trying to cut that into thirds.
You know, I'm
And
thirsty.
30%
I'm
aluminum.
thirsty.
How many saunas does the spaceship have? As many as
None.
You know what? Every quarters has
None.
its own
We
sauna.
have negative saunas.
Any room that I'm in is a sauna.
We
There
enter
you go. It's true.
a
So hot.
galactic
So hot.
quadrant, and saunas are removed.
They're illegal.
Negative saunas. Yeah.
They're illegal.
They were outlawed after the Great Sauna Wars of 2095.
Well, that's where the Freebs would be able to reproduce more.
Yeah,
more
they love
efficiently.
dry heat.
Yep.
Dry heating.
Dry heating leads to dry humping.
That's right.
Dry humping leads to
Beer babies.
Freebs.
Freebs.
Freeps.
Freebs.
Flaff!
No, that's
No,
Flef.
no.
Flaff.
They leave
Freeb are the
flaps.
meat-eating Furbies.
Uh,
Demonic
Kinda
Furbies
gremlin-y.
created by Cthulhu, if I recall correctly.
the Sauna Wars.
Gremlins?
The Sauna Wars of 2095. They're coming.
It's canon now.
We might still be alive by then.
All right. So does anyone know where they're from?
Or
I'm a
what you're
robot.
putting on the ship.
The planet.
I mean, Phil does.
I don't know where I'm from
No, I thought you were
From
Why
Utah.
not?
because it's not my programming.
Wait. So both robotic. All the AI races are hidden.
Where
would
they
like-
manufacture them, they are. Yeah.
To find my place of origin is my greatest goal.
Well,
They're
then
programmed so that
all right,
basically
so
the
then
memory
where
like
are you,
deletes
quote
itself.
unquote from, because your programming deletes itself until you
I
get to a
became
certain point.
self-aware at a beer pong table.
Okay.
In
And where was
Pittsburgh.
that? Okay. And what was going on? Beer bong table, Pittsburgh. No, work with me. What was happening? What was around?
I
you?
was winning. The tally
Okay.
on the wall said 23-0.
Excellent. And who were you facing?
Some guy named Phil.
All right. What was he wearing?
A hoodie and sandals.
That does sound like Phil. That sounds like Phil. All right. And you knew from that point on that you had to join the coalition, or was he already?
It-
in it?
Free booze.
We had a bet that
The-
I would become the greatest tactical officer ever.
The greatest
As
tax
he
ever.
looks down. I'm a tactical officer. It's very
flips
important to me.
card.
Okay.
Whoever won this beer pong tournament would become the greatest tactical officer of the basement. And having felt the thrill of victory, I joined the coalition to become the greatest tactical officer on this ship. Are you my father?
No. No, I'm Austin, and I'm not in character right now. I'm just
Daddy?
asking
Okay.
about you. as a
Love me,
character.
daddy.
Papa.
Papa.
All right, so you want to become the greatest.
Just to find my father's admiration. And also, who is he?
Sure.
Okay.
So for you, would your father be the exact person who built you, or like the head of that company?
I assume
Whoa,
they use
slow with the
robots
reveals, man. Slow with the
to-
reveals.
Jeez.
Okay.
I assume that they would use
The
robots
manager.
To build them. Like
Karen.
the designer.
Karen.
Who approved my design?
Who clocked in
actually
first?
designed my design?
Yeah.
These are all questions we can answer.
Who
Sure.
clocked in first, man? It's all on them.
Who was the visual artist who mocapped my beer chugging position? I don't know.
Who is the person that closed the bar and left it in that state? But then, when you came online and had to open, it went closed.
Who was in charge of QC?
Busey.
QC.
Gary
Yeah.
Busey.
And then so. What do we just want to figure out what we're putting on the ship before next week, or do we want to do it on the stream, or?
We've got
And I
shields,
mean, where
scanners,
are
and as
we-
many lasers as we got power for.
Where are we starting? Are we starting on planet?
You are in. You are basically space docked outside of Earth. You're about to embark on the ship's first mission.
But we're in the area where they would be able to modify these.
Yeah, where they
Things
can
on the
add
ship.
stuff. Yeah.
I say we do it then.
Okay, that's fine.
It's already almost 9 p.m.
True.
Oh my.
Eastern
is.
time.
Mm-hmm. QC Busey. Quality
Sounds like-
control.
QC Busey.
Gary Busey.
Even in the utopian future, they're making people do the work to build robots that take Starship officer jobs.
Yeah.
The officers wouldn't be making things they tell
It's
other
not
people
necessarily a
to-
human corporation that's making them.
What's even a corporation if there's no money?
Exactly.
I fly the plane.
I fly the
Mechanical
plane.
precision.
Yeah,
Is that what you sound like?
Lasers go brrr.
I don't know either.
that's not a laser.
I got a week, and I got to
Yeah,
figure
we
out
got-
what band
got
is
some
inside
time.
of me.
You know what? Yeah. Hey, Twitch. You guys won't know what we'll sound like or act like until then.
Until we actually do it.
Or what
Live.
the fuck my name is, because I also have no idea.
Austin.
Yes.
Okay.
That'll just be your name.
So
Awesome.
should we outro?
Sure. Yeah, we
Okay.
can do an outro.
In conclusion, what have we finished? We finished what?
What have we
We
learned
have
here
stats.
today?
so rolled stats.
Okay, no, wait, I'm not saying like as
Roll
a
Tide.
hippy dippy. All right, everyone,
Hold
name
on.
out something
Let's
that we
talk about
did
what
tonight.
we've all learned tonight.
He's doing his closing statement like Jerry Springer.
No, it was
Ending
like, all right,
closing.
so we had this
Jerry
show.
Springer can
Thank
be
you
the
guys for
defendant
joining
on
us.
the animal court for Busey.
Tristan, what do you know about your character so far during this experience that we've shared together?
I go by the anagram TODD. I speak in this voice, and I am searching for my father.
And what are you?
I am a Jaeger, a robot fueled by alcohol that can shoot fire and self-destruct, and I speak many languages.
And,
And
your
I
role,
am very good at beer pong.
your role
And
in the
I
ship?
am the tactical officer aboard this starship.
You really can't remember your job, can you?
I am wearing a red shirt. I have a pistol, a single-shot rifle.
Great, that's great. Is there anything else that you would like to describe about your character?
I love vodka.
Excellent. All right, Phil.
I am M4C1, also known as McClunky. I am a Caspian con officer, and I pilot the ship, and also I'm in a red shirt. What tape is inside my belly? Well, I don't know yet. You'll have to find out next week. I have a pistol that does a 1d8 worth of damage.
Lists!
I have a high con, but a very terrible wisdom.
Yeah, it's called Chris. He's terrible.
Yeah, well,
You suck.
I just got to pick my band, really. I was leaning towards
Band of horses.
No, I was leaning
Of
towards
little
like
horses?
the Smiths or the Cure or something depressing, because I'm gonna probably play like a paranoid android-esque kind of sad robot,
Okay.
and all I know is
Like Marvin?
Marvin, the
Okay.
paranoid android.
Yeah.
So we'll figure that out next week.
So Radiohead.
No, I don't want to do
Nailed
Radiohead.
It's too obvious.
Yeah, it's too obvious.
Motorhead.
Motorhead.
Kid Rock.
Buckethead?
We need to ball with
Skillet.
the ball through this. Dig.
It's more of a Todd thing.
His
really.
words touch me. Ba wita ba.
It really speaks to my
Da bang da bang.
stupid heart.
That's the sound your guns make. Da bang da bang.
That's ball to the ball to bang to bang. Did it.
Ding.
Oh man,
Jump.
that's
You
funny.
gotta up jump.
Simon and Garfunkel's not bad, but
Oh, no, Captain Hygiene, that tape is a worm.
that's true. Other than that, nothing. I'll have to work it out in the week.
'Kay.
And we'll be back
You-
next week.
Do you
to
have a
do
voice
something.
idea?
No.
Oh, Bjork's great an idea.
Bjork. Oh, you? I thought you meant a voice of Bjork.
Yeah, can you
would be an
impersonate Bjork?
interesting voice,
Ah.
but would it work?
Uh,
Would it?
Bjork talks
Bjork?
a little bit like this, very
No.
quiet. And then she does. She's a little quiet, and then she loses her temper.
No, I'm
and then
saying
she-
you're right. It's just not gonna.
It wouldn't work.
No.
I'd blow the board out. Yeah, I only listened. I got a Sigur Rós tape in my chest, so I only speak Icelandic.
Mm.
Yep.
Beautiful.
John, what about you?
well, today I learned that my name is Arcturus, and I'm a crystal with light inside me. I'm the communications officer.
He's literally a star man. You're a star man
Yeah. I'm a light bulb.
without any bright ideas.
Hey, light bulb.
John seems scared of his character.
I always am.
Well, it's got light
Dude.
inside of it,
Do star people have emotions?
so it's not normal.
The light inside is broken, but I still work.
Do star people have social structures, or are they confused by them, or?
I have to reread the
It's in the
race thing.
materials.
He's a shiny, happy people.
I'm a Democrat. Big
Go
old
Joe.
lib cook.
How his slogan is not "Go Joe," I don't know.
Go, Joe.
That's what I say at the end of any conversation. Go Joe.
Go Joe.
Go Birds.
I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
All right.
I have a pistol. It does 1d8 damage.
No
It
one
can
A
be
cares.
stun.
set
A stun
to
pistol. And I have a green uniform worn over top of my suit.
Star suit.
It's black.
So you have a spherical suit with a spherical uniform?
Who's
What?
Taylor making
Who's saying
these
he's
uniforms?
spherical?
He's a fucking
I'm a
star.
No, I'm a humanoid that's made out of crystal with a star light thing inside me.
No, I
Have you
clearly
played
read the character classes.
Starbound? It's the one
No.
race that's glowing.
Sure.
It's basically that.
He's celestial.
Yeah, he's
Got it.
Sure.
Austin here. I don't have a character name. I don't know shit about what I'm doing as a character other than I'm a human that was born in space and I do medicine
Stuff.
stuff.
Asteroid
yeah.
Doctor.
Please be Beltaloda.
I wanted to do Expanse style belter.
I want you
But-
to do that still.
I mean belter loda homnes asa.
You're
Okay.
so good at it. Everything
No
that you
one
do, man.
knows what I just fucking said
It's perfect.
or did with my headphones.
We normally
It's like
don't
karate
anyway,
chop.
so why is it anything different?
We're just gonna fake it like always.
Yeah, well, I need to at least be able to communicate other than just like
Coca-Capetia Macula
da solo.
Solo
Dandicane.
Banda Pudu. No, I'm not doing.
Japanese?
No,
Hutties.
no, it's Huttese.
I don't care.
Japanese.
It's Japanese to me. That
Speak
Ja-
Java.
That Japanese.
Japanese, look at these.
All right, and then Dennis.
Jabba no bother.
Who's
Yeah.
our captain? Tell us
Her
about.
name is Ursula. She's a Mennonite, which is,
Is she a man or not?
well,
Mennonite.
Mennonite.
Is that like Mennonite of space?
The men of her.
But they have
Mennonite
superpowers.
cosmonaut. Got it.
the
Comrade.
She's one of the few races that can use magic. And in her species, only the women can use magic.
So how does somebody use magic in space?
Depends on what they're
Midichlorians?
It's different.
Midichlorians.
Manichlorians.
It's actually just Clorox.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Chug a couple Clorox. Boom.
That's the coronavirus cure.
Both. Also makes magic. Go out and do it, people.
Do you
Well,
want to survive corona and get
And
magic
have magic.
powers?
Drink Clorox.
Like
yeah,
Add a magical girl concept to that idea, and you've got Monica.
So
Magica.
she's been basically number 2 on a number of starships for quite a while. They finally gave her command of her first ship, and it's over you jackasses.
You mean a number one?
Number 1, sorry. Number
Captain
1.
number one. Or
Number
the
one.
XO.
That's
the
right.
XO, perhaps.
Yeah. So she was number 1.
CEO.
Get
so
it
now
right.
she is
XO, CO. Yep.
the captain. She's the captain now.
Captain, my captain.
Mm-hmm.
What's her voice sound like?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay, that's fine.
I haven't decided yet what my voice is going to be. Or I could do the Bayou chick.
Swamp witch. She is a witch.
Davey. So yeah, so this is the first mission you guys are ever going to embark on.
Oh, a death pool for the fucking captain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Captain Hygiene says
Oh.
12 episodes.
No, no,
Is there a way to get a poll?
half an episode.
Half an
I
episode.
didn't. There's literally a cord right between both, so I couldn't see it. I was like 12. That like. I'm sorry, Captain Hygiene.
Interesting.
I'm sorry.
Interesting.
I didn't see the,
I like
I
that.
see
We
Episode
can,
1 for sure.
we can have now death pools.
I like a
actual
death pool.
pools.
Sure.
Let us know after we finish the stream. Captain Hygiene has in his
Yeah, yeah.
your death pool for Captain Ursula.
Yeah.
Captain was
it's gonna
dead
be
the whole
Dolores.
time.
She's never going to
I'll
die.
tweet it right now.
All of you will die so many times, but she will never die.
We didn't go through many character deaths in season 4.
No. Not
I'm
really.
looking to bring that back.
Or season 3 or 2.
I've got 5
Well,
character
Austin
names on
had
this
a lot.
list.
You never died in season 2.
No. But I only rolled one extra character. Austin rolled one extra character. And T rolled one extra character.
Yeah.
It's 3 deaths.
John
I didn't
never
roll any.
died.
But he's
No,
been
I
dead
did.
the entire
Well-
time.
Nope.
No.
He's not
You did not die
It's true.
because you cannot die.
How did
You
you
never
kill
crossed
one
the threshold.
who already wants to kill himself?
easily.
Death ship.
Ready?
Yeah.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. Thanks to the Patreon producers that brought to you. You know what? Fuck them. All of them. I don't have my
all of
list. I
Take
don't
the
know
time
what
and fuck each
He who
one
is
of them.
Some of you
Steve.
are
Oh, I got
here.
it right here.
Big Jim.
it is. So read it. No, you
Okay.
can't read my scratch, probably.
His Lord and Majesty, Big Jim.
Magistry.
Zukari. I don't see an R in there. He who is Steve. The Nuck. Big John. Chronic Ejaculation. Skinner. Chris Wisdom. Stiggy. Shanda Panda. Lousy Apples. Daniel H. and Sparkle Brony 69.
If you have the time, and we know you do because you showed up for the live show, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. We appreciate all that. The new space theme for the space season is brought to you by Gozer. They ripped us a new song. It's pretty dope.
Oh, nice.
Follow them all on social media at Gozer_music. Something else I'm forgetting.
iTunes.
Well, I just literally did that before.
I don't know where I am.
am.
Just think about Sonic.
Stitcher.
Do we want to?
Podbean.
Fuck Stitcher. Did we want to do like personal outros? Tristan, where can people find you?
At twitch.tv/chonkydong.
Dennis?
And on
Oh, sorry, I thought you were done.
Twitter at chonky_dong. And that's it.
Twitch.tv/World's Most Okayest DM, and apparently on Twitter at World's Okayest DM.
Austin, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me various places, but I don't use them. I will be making new handles in the future.
Ooh, more of that
Like
to
pretty,
come.
pretty soon in the future.
They're also underneath our
John?
windows. Just saying.
Are they? People can find me on twitch.tv/Dr_Frankenfurt3R. Twitter, it's something similar. I forget what it is exactly.
There's a link in the bottom.
Yeah, there's a link in the doobly down below.
And you can find me on all social media at Imaginary Nomad, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram with a 1. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thank you to our bit commander, he who is Steve. We appreciate all of you. And we'll see you live here next week for the start of Season 5. Oh! And as always...
When you wake up in Pittsburgh playing beer pong, remember to join the Coalition of Planets Academy so that you too can be the greatest tactical officer you can be.
We'll see you next week, nerds.